All right, boys, welcome back to the Side Boob, the official podcast of the Man Boob Fantasy Football League. And there's nearly 5 weeks in the book. This is week 5, isn't it? Yeah, it's nearly all
Next
wrapped up.
week's week 6. Yep.
I think there's really only one matchup that's not decided. I didn't want to go there yet, but let's pull that up. Since I'm looking at the game right now, I think
Mhm.
Jared needs like a couple more points to secure this.
Man, and it's
Yeah,
possible it won't it's possible it won't happen
yeah.
too. You know, this is a good little
There it is.
game.
I don't even need to expand it. There it is. Yeah, I don't want to go into it too much depth, but he needs what, 2.5 points. I can't do math. One and a half
Mm-hmm.
points out
Mm-hmm.
of CEH.
Clyde Edwards.
Yeah, he gets it. There's no way he doesn't get it.
It's possible though. Shit, you wouldn't have ever thought you would have won on that last second fucking interception last week. That's crazier than Clyde Edwards not finishing this out. But
Is
you're right. I said
I don't,
let's
yeah,
hop right into these daggone rankings.
yeah. Let's look at the
Let's
rankings.
piece these
You're right.
apart.
All right, let's get it. Okay.
First off, good job, Andy Dandy.
Yeah.
Who's Don? Was it you that said you're old fashioned, and or call you old fashioned? You like a good old written rankings?
I like the written rankings
Oh,
for sure.
they're the best, bro.
Yeah.
There's something about them. The written rankings made me geek harder than anything. Sambo, bring them back, baby.
Well, they take like some effort. Like
They do,
you got you got you got to be creative.
and I'll be the first to tell you. I would probably start diving out. I mean, maybe if we could get it to where maybe everybody adopts a week or something like that, I think that would be kind of cool. But I do think that isn't the league's great. That was a great part of it that I like to have back.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
Andy, good job, good fucking job, dude.
Andy's good at it.
Appreciate you.
Andy's always been good at doing the rankings.
Yeah,
Not
Andy, I
doing it, not
appreciate.
doing it, but like he's got a little bit of writing ability. Somebody that
Yeah,
appreciates good writing.
yeah.
He
A
he
couple of your
he
calls
can,
were
he can
shitty,
write a
but
little
we'll
bit.
get there. No, you're good. You're good. You did. No, you can. Hey, Andy is. He's pretty daggone poetic.
Yeah.
He can sling a goddamn rock through your house, and he'll write you a goddamn sonnet. I like
Yeah,
it.
the first part of his rankings that resonated with me is as we age, there are less things for us to be safely competitive, and like that, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's got a lot to do with like because like everybody in this league's fucking competitive, and like we've all
Mm-hmm.
played sports and shit before, and like we're too old to do that.
What I love about this league is each and every person is their own type of competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got people that love podcasts. You got people like Gil that hate podcasts.
What do you mean, like fantasy podcasts?
Yeah, like hate
He just does his
podcasts.
own
Yeah.
thing. You mean
Oh, I
like
love it, dude. Yeah, hell yeah, and I love it too.
yeah, sure.
Gil's great. He rides a little too hard on my advice sometimes, but he's a solid player. No, I'm fucking kidding you, Gil. No, Gil. No, Gil. I would put like me, Gil, Sam. We kind of draft similar. We go with our gut pretty heavy. Like, so I wouldn't
There's
throw
nothing
names
wrong
in
with
the.
that.
No,
You don't want to go by everything those guys say, dude. These
yeah.
experts. I
My
mean,
favorite quote of Gilly Monster though was he was feeling a little raw at the beginning of the season about where he was placed. And I guess he was quoted saying, "Yeah, these dudes are fucking. I don't care. They fucking listen to sit back and take these people's advice that never even fucking played football before." I love it, dude. I love it, Gil. But yeah, just like that, Gil. We have Gil. We got Howie, who's chill, but he's a brainiac. He's a wizard on this stuff. We got people like CJ and me who are extremely emotional with it. We got a podcast. We got written rankings. We got a league heel as in Bud. We've got Andy, spicing it up quite a bit. We got Taylor, who's just too big to fucking even pick on at all whatsoever. And then we got J Rod that everybody just sees once a year and he says 5 words during the draft and then gets fucked up afterwards. I love it over here.
it's great because
But
there's so much history in this league at this point. So like there's like
yeah,
there's like storylines and shit. Like Bud's the team that everybody hates on draft day, but somehow is gonna find
Uh,
his way into the playoffs. Like,
yeah, acts like he doesn't care, but he don't stop looking at that notebook paper that he brings every year. I'm gonna look in there.
yeah, you can look at the draft board and you can like without even seeing the names, you can tell which team is CJ's on draft day.
hmm Fact is, we're in a league that if you don't have a direction of the way you like to do fantasy, it's too tough of a league to just jump in and try. You have to know what you're doing, man, and at all levels. And I mean trades, I mean free agency, I mean draft, I mean knowing how the people fucking draft around you. That's
Right?
awesome.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
dude?
the
Like
kind that's the kind of the shit that only comes from, playing together so long.
I could, you know what? I'm going to do a special one week where I go through each and every person and I kind of like analyze what type of fantasy. I'm not even kidding.
Dude, you
Like
know
I
what
would
I
like,
was gonna do last year? Sorry for interrupting, but I was
no,
gonna,
you're good. You're
those
good.
like what is it, like neutral evil, like evil chaotic, the meme with all the different personality traits.
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna write one of those up and like fill it out with league members.
I want to do, yeah, I want to do a full manager analyst episode where I go through and I kind of highlight strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, that'd be
What
cool.
yeah, I rate how good looking your girlfriend is. Just like to get fun stuff.
It's always gonna be hard to do because we're always gonna have like the rankings that we feel like we need to talk about.
Yeah, but
It,
as
it
strong
would
as
it would be cool to change it up one week though, for sure.
we definitely need, and honestly, I'll say this out loud for the podcast. I think even just to go along with it, we definitely need to do more specials and more things to keep it interesting and comedic like that. And I will tell you, I yeah, I'm definitely going to start kind of planning out something like that. Like we can talk, I don't know, we'll
Yeah.
talk about that another time, but something where a special episode where we go through and kind of take a couple shots, like almost like kind of a roast, but also an acknowledgement because there's no bad players in
They're
this league.
they're like we know our league mates well enough by now. We could fill an episode with that.
Oh, without question, make it comedic. And
Yeah.
let's definitely plan it. We should do a holiday special one or something like that, and maybe do it live video. Nonetheless, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's good in this league too. There's no bad managers in this league for real. There's just bad decisions and bad luck. And like, look at Noble for instance. That dude knows more about no more, more statistically
About
on
football.
fantasy than the majority of this league. But he just got fucked, bad. And honestly, the way this league rolls, you can't even say too much about bad decisions, right? There's judgment calls and there's preferences. But he just had the worst fucking luck I've seen of anybody in a couple of years.
I think there's a difference between having like knowledge of football, like, and knowledge of fantasy and how to play the game of fantasy football. Like I've been on record. I've been record of saying like I know less about football than probably anybody else in this league.
Oh, it's not even close. No.
Dude, like you're probably right. You're probably right.
I mean, I'm not.
You guys are like
I'm not throwing stones at you for that one over there.
Most of you guys have played the game. Like
But
have
you've-
actually
you've
played
always-
football and like
But honestly,
and you
that
guys
is
pay
not-
it. You guys honestly pay attention to the other side of the ball more than I do.
I know
too.
I know Sam would vouch for me on this one. That doesn't translate at all, though. Like never once.
It doesn't
because I
translate.
know
That's
how-
what I'm saying. It doesn't translate to
Oh,
fantasy
yeah.
football. There's a difference
But I
between.
was like,
that.
I don't know. I think it does now. I think. No, you're
Just
okay,
back
you're
and
right.
forth on this fucking same thing all night. Midnight rolls around,
But-
like, all right, number 12.
But yeah, and honestly, this is just good. This is just for everybody to tune into. Good for airtime is I'm going to do a full manager special on each person. We're going to take McCoppin. I'm going to go through his past teams and I'm going to shred them. No, I'm not. I'm not
That
even
would take
saying
forever.
that.
That's what I
I-
wish. That's what I wish we had access to.
Well,
Like
bro,
all
honestly,
the
if we took some
seasons
time-
before. It doesn't go back forever, but I think he could go back a while and pull up stats like that, like
I would
where
could make it-
everybody's finished, like overall points.
The reason why I couldn't do it, I wouldn't want to bring it that in too much is again because there's no bad managers in the league. As I said, there's bad decisions and bad luck.
But
And
dude,
nobody-
it would be a blast to look at, especially if
Yeah,
none
you're
of these
right.
guys have ever seen these numbers before. and we somehow compile them over even 4 years
Hey,
since
yeah,
Miller was in the league.
like who is
How
like
much
who
fun would
is
that be?
like who like shit like who has had the most the league's highest fucking score of all time?
Right, and who makes a
That ooh
yeah.
yeah, I just wouldn't want you guys.
Lowest
Yeah,
overall score? I think I might still have that record for lowest overall score.
you think so? What was that?
It was like 47, 49. It was the year I won, week 1. I put up 40 something points.
That's fucking awesome.
But all right,
That's
let's
awesome.
let's get
Let's
in the
dive into the rankings, Andy. Oh, but also too, real quick, just Andy, thank you. You did a fucking awesome job again. You're one of the most contributing members of this entire, league, and way to take care
for
of,
sure.
of way,
For sure.
way to take care of Howie last year in the Super Bowl. I'll never forget you showing up with that box, dude. You're a class act and a fucking rock star. All right, hit the rankings.
And
Now.
the single champions expect the same thing now when they win.
I was
Right?
getting ready to say, dog, if
Right?
I
You
win
set the
again
bar
and you don't
pretty
show up with
high,
a
like
goddamn U-Haul, if you don't show up with a goddamn U-Haul, if I win, Andy, full of fucking trinkets and I
right,
maybe
dude.
maybe some snacks like ho-hos. I don't know. let's hit these rankings, Don.
All right. Number 12, no surprise. We got Noble.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm done talking about the fucking trade. Let's just throw that away. It is what it is. It's fucking over.
So
It's
what do
bad,
we
but
talk
just
about now? Do you want me to pull up the matchup? Like, is there anything else we can talk
no, I
about
think
his
it's cool.
team?
I think when like for instance, I think when the matchups need to come in, they will. I'm not just saying this. He's in such bad fucking luck. We don't even need to look at his matchup. Like I just assume he's going to lose. Maybe he pulled one out, but I don't know.
So when do you want to pull up the matchups? Do you want to pull them up as we go?
As
Or?
we're talking about him, yeah. Let's see if he won or
All right,
lost
let's
this
pull it
week.
up. Well, we know the
Let's see
answer.
if he
We
won or
know the
lost.
answer to that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's just see who maybe had a good week against him. Oh, god damn, dude! Fucking Fournette, and fucking Derrick Henry fucking split roasted the disabled list.
Fucking
They
Kelsey's
literally
heavy backs, dude.
25 from the front, 25 from the back, baby. They split roasted. They split roasted Noble this week, dude. And then you got fucking
Yeah,
You got Josh Jacobs on the side getting jerked off. Look at him with a 16 burger.
Oh, the fucking ads.
God
I forgot about the
damn
ads.
it.
Yeah,
God.
it's like Dwayne the Rock Johnson taking a fucking toddler off the top ropes.
Yeah, it was pretty. honestly, bro.
It was like Chuck the Iceman Liddell, like sucker punching my 5-month-old son.
Oh my god,
dude! Kelsey just caught his third touchdown, by the way. I think.
Dude, I so tried to trade Andy for Kelsey
Oh,
this week, which I still think is possible.
This.
Hey, McCaffrey's on the table on a Kelsey trade, Andy.
What do you mean?
So, like,
Straight up? Kelsey
I don't know, man.
He's
I
not
just,
dude. That's...
No, I mean, I just think it's. I don't know.
Yeah,
you're right.
He's got two? Is this accurate? No, this is delayed, dude. What the fuck? He's got 3.
Still nobody touches Kelsey. I'll be honest with you. Like,
it's a flag. Okay. You're right. You're right. No, Kelsey's number 1. I agree.
It's such a tough year for tight ends. If you have Andrews, and again, I'm not trying to suck your fucking dick because you're on the goddamn podcast, but like if you don't like Kelsey and Andrews are so valuable right now because nobody else is doing shit. The problem is you got to pay for them. And I know you took him where ADP was right, but
I took him.
You also
took him
where
past
you could
where ADP was right.
You took him at a spot you could get a marquee running back, and I'm not saying that's good or bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's valuable. Yeah, to spend a couple beans. So
I could use one right now. That's for sure.
Yeah. So just looking at what Andy putting him in that 12th, yeah, obviously, because we're going to get back to Andy's team being good.
Yeah. Let's look at the left side. We're here to look at.
Yeah. Hunt. Oh shit! My bad. My fucking.
Gibson should have been dealt early. He should have been traded after week 1. I mean, as somebody that had already drafted Brian Robinson,
dude, this team's hard to look.
He knew what the deal was. He knew soon as Brian Robinson was coming back, at the very least, it was going to be a timeshare, and you wanted no piece of this.
This team's hard to look at.
I mean, after week 1, like he had a decent week 1. If he would have dealt him after, dude, he had double digits the first 3 weeks. That's the guy you should have been trading like almost immediately because you know that shit's not sustainable.
Here's what I'm realizing is, just every one of his draft picks were a wild card. You can have 1 or 2, like a Dobbins wild card. You DK, we didn't know what to have a new quarterback, but you can't have like everyone was a wild card. Honestly, who's number 11, man?
He's
It's
got
just
he's got no studs, as we've said, dude.
it's
But
hard.
Tyler Higbee has been a PPR monster, dude. Like
Has
it's
he?
oh, dude, yeah, yeah. Look at this: 11 targets, 9 targets, 4 targets, 14 targets, 10 targets. Like he got 7 receptions this week, 10 receptions last week. He's being targeted second most after Cooper Kupp. I mean, Stafford's just looking for
Cooper.
Kupp and Tyler Higbee. He's just not getting
Damn.
in the end zone. Like in PPR, yeah, that would be Gills or
I knew
not
Higby
Gills.
wasn't going to be a bad
Noble's team would
team,
have been a little better.
but
But yeah,
outside
let's
of that,
move on. We're moving on. Let's see. I need to pull I'm pulling this up.
yeah, we're good. We got number 11, Gil.
There you go. There you go. Yeah,
Oh,
you look him up.
Gil at 11. That's a drop, boy. And let's just look at a couple
Let's look at it.
reasonings.
Let's look at it.
Timeshare sluts and James Robinson and Hunt. Shit. Your third was Mostert. Who did you have a big check and nice little 17 calorie
Dude,
snack?
Mostert was a good pick. So I mean, dude, his late round picks kind of saved him.
Yeah, is Mostert still? I mean,
He's
Mostert was
got a
okay.
quarterback problem, dude. He's got a quarterback problem just like he did last year.
Mostert is going to take over the backfield eventually, but
He's taking over right now. He's the only running back you want in that backfield.
yeah.
This isn't the first. This is like back-to-back weeks. He had 18 carries this week. Let's see what he did last week.
Mm-hmm.
Last week he had 15. Yeah.
And credit to Sambo.
He's got decent running backs, really. His running backs, I mean, depth-wise, definitely better than mine. He's got Kareem Hunt, James Robinson, who, dude, what happened there? 3.9 points against Houston? That's supposed to be a smash play, dude. He had 10 rushing attempts.
He's getting
What
his booty
happened?
powdered. He's getting his booty powdered by
Dude, that's back-to-back weeks, too. Oh, maybe should have sold high on Robinson.
well,
I mean, if that's all he can do against Houston, I mean, that's as good a matchup as you can hope for.
Sambo did call this. Sambo did call this slide. He did.
I still don't hate his team. Ja'Marr Chase is going to turn it around. I just don't see.
That's somebody I'd like to trade for.
Sure, that's who everybody's trying to trade for, yeah, because you want to rip the guy off. But Gil knows what he has. Gil knows what he has with Ja'Marr Chase. So don't even fucking try it.
Travis, don't even fucking message him over there. Leave him the fuck alone, Travis. He's hurting.
You guys are fucking vultures, dude. You got to think like 3, 4, 5 times before you even drop somebody on waivers. Like, oh, dude, how is this going to be used against me?
Whoever drafted Taysom Hill just jumped off the top of the fucking house over here. Somebody just dropped him too, but that's back to Gilly.
First Taysom Hill mention. All right, we got one out of the way. I don't think Gil's team's bad at all, dude. He's got some running back depth. He's got no.
Here's the thing about
stud running backs, but like he's got service. He's got
put up a
service.
20 burger. God damn,
dude.
And you know what? They're gonna rely on him too, since he's not mentally retarded like Tua is now.
I mean, as long as he can remain healthy. That's been the problem with Mostert.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an explosive player, dude. He can break one off.
Mm-hmm.
Chase Edmonds was the one I preferred in that backfield going into the 100%.
Season. That's the one they were saying to take and whatnot. But I tell you what, Mostert can take you, dude. Mostert can take you for 90 right now. Yeah, he's a very talented back, and they really, really like him in there.
I think Gil needs to find a quarterback. He's having a hard time streaming quarterbacks, just like he did last year. Dude, who was his quarterback last week?
Bro, you cannot Let me take the time stream to look. Quarterbacks in this league unless you have the running backs that. Yeah, I mean, if you're not, well, yeah, he doesn't have the running backs to stream quarterbacks.
Josh Jacobs just broke off a big one. Can you look up? Can you look up who? Yeah, he did.
God damn it, Andy!
Can you look up who Gil started at quarterback?
I mean, I'm
I
happy
guess
for
I
him and
can look.
shit. But... No, I'm
Well,
looking at it. Absolutely. He started Stafford, and he's a weird player. It's
he
hard to.
started Stafford last week. I'm talking about in
Oh,
previous. Like, who has he been streaming? Because I know this isn't the first time.
I don't know if he's been streaming. Oh,
Yeah, he
Tua.
has.
Tua's hurt. Poor
He
Tua.
had
And you know what? He's a little injured. I mean, I
week
guess.
3. He had Russell Wilson. No, he had Tua again, who put up 11. So far he hasn't got more than 11. Just looking back, he hasn't got more than 11 points out of his quarterback. This
Poor
was his
Fudge.
big week. And he had Stafford again week 2. Yeah, I think he
He hasn't
drafted.
had more
He
than what
drafted.
points out of his quarterback?
He had 18 out of Stafford in week 2, but the past few weeks it's been like 11, 10, 10, or he had 2 was to it. Yeah, his
That
quarterbacks are fucking killing him, dude, and that shit makes a
it's
difference.
it's kind of
Big
like the
difference.
Rams are still kind of trying to find an offensive identity. It's weird. It's like, of course, they have Cooper Cup and shit, but you never know what's going to be able to run game and fucking the fact that Higbee's their, number 2 in targets on the team most likely. It's just
Yeah.
kind of weird. It's just kind of weird.
I don't know who Stafford's got next week, but I could see Gill looking maybe elsewhere after this performance. Who's he got?
I mean,
He's got
Tua,
Carolina next week.
Tua will be back. I honestly wasn't trying to hate on Tua.
Does he have Tua rostered still? He does, doesn't he?
I shouldn't have made the reference, but yeah, is he that hurt? I mean, I mean, it's like, are they that worried about him? Like, is he like?
They're just gonna take their time. They're not gonna rush him back.
Yeah, if he comes back,
Just
and
the
gets knocked
fucking
out
outrage that surrounded that and everybody, just the media. They're
again.
they're not gonna rush him back. I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of nervous for all the players that can get concussion. I'm nervous for Olave. Like, I don't want them to want them to rush him back, but I mean they might take their time with him, which is
Hell yeah, they're going to.
good for his overall career, bad for fantasy, which is more important. I'm not really sure.
Dude, that's what we talk about. Like, I go back and forth. Like, I don't know which dictates my Sunday more, fantasy or Bengals at this point, and that's horrible. I don't know if that's just because I know we're going to be good, but back to Gil's team, I guess.
I don't know if there's anything else to talk about.
No, I mean, Dick is performing well. I would keep hoping for Chase. I still wouldn't be afraid to ship
His
him off
running
for a
backs
better.
or his wide receivers are sick. Chase is going to be fine.
He might, yeah, but he needs to. If I were him, I would definitely ship off one of those two for a marquee running back, for sure. He needs a leader of that backfield. He doesn't. Those are like 3 blind horsemen, dude, and they're both good running backs, but they're not dependable.
I don't
like
know.
Mostert's. Huh?
I don't know. I don't know if I would give up. Like, Jamar Chase has league winning, like,
Cam Akers is
potential.
who fucked him.
Like, he's not gonna get another. He's not gonna get another guy like that.
Like who?
Like Jamar Chase, who can put up fucking
Oh,
25, 30 points in a given week. He's not gonna, like, he trades somebody, like, he's not gonna get that.
I mean, he's just not performing that way, though.
Fuck the depth, dude.
Bro, look
keep
at
the
dude,
players that
Jamar
are gonna
Chase,
win
dude,
the
Jamar
league
Chase
for you.
is listen to Jamar Chase's last month. 5.8, 6.7,
I know.
8.1, 5.0. I would be nervous. I would be nervous, and I would tell you that.
I'd be pissed and I'd be frustrated, but I wouldn't be
wouldn't be
nervous,
nervous?
especially as Gill, who's 3-1.
That's
Right?
That's a fair statement.
Like,
Just frustrated, not nervous.
he's bought himself a little breathing room. Like, I'm not panicking about Chase yet. If I'm 1-3, yeah, I might be a little more inclined to deal him. But at 3-1, I'm probably chilling.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I'm probably
That's a
chilling.
fact.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, where are we at? Number 10. It's a fun one. Motherfucking Travis. Who the fuck is that guy over there? And he compared me to the individually wrapped popcorn ball with bright packaging. Fuck you, Andy. No, I'm kidding.
The fucking detail that went into that.
I know. I appreciate it and love it, my brother.
That was the eye popping one for me.
I appreciate it. That's the fun of the rankings. And again, you did a great fucking job. And I will tell you this. I think everybody in this league, I think there's many people that are afraid of what my team's doing right now, and they should be. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. My team would speak for itself, and they're just going to get fucking better. I can't wait for DeAndre to get back. And I've got enough depth that DK's fucking tearing it the fuck up now and looking great. Even if he's only getting Hail Mary balls. It's DK Metcalf, and he can come down with him. He only needs a couple of games, so he's going to be on my bench in a second, along with McCaffrey. So the fact that my team is sitting McCaffrey, I still think it's a great fucking problem to have. No, I don't think. I know that's still a great problem to have, and bro, I even talked to Andy about a trade at tight end, bro, because that's not. There's no way I can. How else can I upgrade my team? A better defense. I even like my kicker now. He's like one of the top kickers in the league, top dudes in the league. But
You mentioned it being a good problem to have. It is and it isn't, because anytime you're even considering drafting McCaffrey, I know it's like a flex. Like,
yeah,
I can even consider that, but like the fact, like, you just like almost just can't do it.
So I mean, I've looked at different trades and whatnot.
I get why you did it. It was a tough matchup.
But if you look at it now, like with DeAndre coming back, what could I trade to improve on? I mean, tight end for real. And again, I don't.
What are you saying? You're not looking to make a trade anymore? Is that what you're saying?
I am, but goddamn, what can I? What? Nobody has anything to offer me.
I mean, don't force
that's
one.
Good. No, I don't need one anymore, bro. I just got stupid fucking depth. If somebody wants to come on me, they come to me. They can come to me. They can. But I do think I've got 4 running backs that are all. I've definitely got 3. I definitely.
Did you say come on me?
You guys want to come on me? Man. Don't somebody fuck on me already.
I wasn't gonna let that. I was gonna
but
let
if
that.
you got, I digress. But dude, I've got 3 RB1s and almost 4 RB1s, and I'm just saying that because I'm saying maybe you're not going to call Dobbins that, but every one of them else are. And
I mean,
Jeff Wilson.
Objectively, I think they probably are.
4 RB1s.
I guess Wilson's an RB2.
Jeff Wilson's
an RB2 right now.
I agree.
But I mean, that's only because he wasn't the starter week 1, or he
right.
would be. So I mean, yeah, I agree. Right. You do.
And look at my receivers: Deebo Samuel's, DeAndre Hopkins now. And if you don't even throw DeAndre in there, throw DK in there. Stupid. One of them gets hurt, I can play the matchup game with it. And I really do value the matchup game. I did sit McCaffrey this week, and yeah, it didn't necessarily just. I mean, I told you, I started Pierce instead of him. He had a better week, which, if we're analyzing my team and if I'm at 10th, and if I'm going to see, and again, one thing I do love about this, I'm always going to give a tough way to go in this league because when I'm proud of my team, I'm proud of my team, and everybody knows it. So if there's bad feelings on it, they're going to. My team really has to prove itself. And I will tell you, Damian Pierce, I don't know if you saw him this last week, looks like an absolute fucking freak.
Dude. He does.
Looks like an absolute fucking freak.
He runs strong. Holy shit.
I was beside my fucking self. There. I think my weakest running back is Dobbins, and I can fuck around with him and Mitchell. But as I said, tight end's the only thing I can get better at, or defense. And Taysom Hill, with as shaky as the tight end position is, Don, I told you this earlier, strictly for point value, even if it's dud weeks for 3 weeks, if he can do this once a month, I'll get much more point value than I would have ever gotten out of Robert Tonyan.
All these points matter. It doesn't matter if he puts up fucking 0. I mean, these 34 points. I mean, this 34 points.
Huge.
There's been playoffs, like divisions decided by less than that.
Bro, that's 5 weeks.
Been wild card decided by less than that. Like, yeah,
that's 5 weeks of a reception touchdown right there.
If he doesn't do anything else for you for the rest of the season, I mean,
almost, bro. Almost, bro. Right? Almost. And I like my kicker. I like my kicker now where he's at. I like how the New Giants are moving. I think he's top 5, bro. Check me on that. I don't give a fuck. I love my team. I'm going to continue to get better and be a fucking afraid. Be a fucking afraid if you're in the season with my team. They're fucking coming after you. Let's fucking go. It's dick hanging season for my team now. I've been waiting for it to happen, and it's here. Outside that, Don, I'm done talking about my team. You go ahead, and then we can move on.
Yeah, I told you. I think you have a top 3 team. I think it's me, you, and Andy. The running back depth is just kind of crazy. Yeah, DK was one I was not sure about. But I mean, he's looked pretty damn good the past couple of weeks.
Definitely
past 3 weeks. And he's getting good 12 targets, 10 targets, 8 targets. Yeah. And I
I
think
love it.
Kyler's got kind of a cakey schedule coming up too.
He just needs DeAndre too, man. That's just he's not seeing him look back there and try to throw at people looking like an Oompa Loompa. He has nobody to throw to right now.
Dude, I'm not convinced DeAndre's the wide receiver one when he comes back. I know
It's
it's
going to help them both out.
DeAndre, but we'll get to it. All right.
I'll keep DK in there. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm not starting over Debo. You know?
Yeah, it honestly, it almost.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
DK
matter.
or DeAndre are great wide receiver 2 options. And Dobbins and Pierce are great flex options. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
Wilson is. Elijah Mitchell will take away from Wilson a little bit, maybe. But they're not. Trust me, they're not.
A lot of it. What do you mean when Elijah Mitchell?
Yeah.
When Elijah Mitchell comes back, Jeff Wilson's probably done, right?
Bro, you do the odds of Elijah Mitchell coming back healthy, then fucking feeding them a substantial portion of the carries right off the bat for a while is so.
Maybe not right off the bat, but I
he'll
feel like it's going to be his job.
No,
I don't know.
I
could be wrong. I don't know.
I'll make sure he
Jeff
gets injured again.
Wilson's-
You'll see.
All right. Who's number 9?
Coming in. My bad. That's good. Coming in. No. Number 9. We have Sammy.
All right.
Sammy, who also is our Doghouse Manager of the Week. He called himself out, man.
Yeah, that's coming directly from the commissioner.
That's from the Mish. That's from the Michelin man himself, bub.
Go. What is it?
The Mish man.
Go ahead.
And he was compared to the 100 grand bar mini.
The fact that he includes mini.
He said the mini. That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, I like 100. I like 100 grand. I think I agreed with Travis's rankings more than I did his candy rankings.
What do you mean?
I mean, he had a troll gummy pizza above 100 grand in a payday.
That's awesome.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of hard to disagree there.
Man, he is never doing this again.
Dude, Sam's winning right now, and
dude, I'm telling you,
Jared still needs 1 point. Sam can move to 4-1, dude. He gets so lucky.
Look at the Mishman's league or team.
Dude,
what the fuck is up with the San Diego Chargers, bro? Isn't that the weirdest head scratching team right now?
They lose again?
Bro, I mean they barely beat the Browns, and they're just a much better football team.
Another fucking flag. Browns are pretty good, right?
I mean, yeah, for faggots. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They're not too bad.
They're good. Their run game's insane. I mean,
Brissett's moving the offense. That's like a big reason why Chubb is doing as well as he is.
Is Brissett's fucking?
Brissett's like given the opportunities. He's moving down the field. And he looks good.
Look at Mishman having beat Breece Hall with a 25 burger. Damn, Breece.
Yeah, dude. I still disagree with drafting him in the second
round.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, but Dobbins was reaching the second for me too. I mean, that's how we. That's just.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My bad, brother. How many? 18
carries? He looks great, dude. I mean, he's looking. If he wouldn't have got him in the second, if he would have got him in the fourth, like a legitimate league winner.
Oh, you mean where I got Damian Pierce? Anyway,
I don't know the odds of him getting him in the fourth, but.
No, but
I don't like he's the first pick, so he gets him in the top of the second. Yeah, I mean I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced he falls to the end of the third.
The reason I say that's why me and Sam and Gil.
I get it. As long as
Sam likes running back.
There's a good chance they're not going to fall to you at your next pick. Then I get it.
Right, and that's
then I get it.
Painful. That's so painful for me, dude. In the same way, there's nothing that you literally kind of piss a little bit whenever you get the guy you wanted.
Yeah.
No, I literally there's nothing more painful, bro. When you're looking at a guy like, dude, he's about to come to me. He's about to fall to me.
It feels so much better when one of those guys goes off too, like a Breece Hall, or a Damian Pierce. like
Mm,
paying off feels
hmm.
better than like a Mark Andrews. Like, oh yeah, of course Mark
Bro,
Andrews. But
and that
I
is
took a guy that like people were unsure of or were doubting or like they didn't like where you picked him like that. You know, that feels so much better.
it is very fulfilling. And you're thinking about, I mean, Sam's not afraid to take rookie or young running backs. For instance, he's though he wasn't a rookie, he's the first guy to take David Johnson when he would just kind of given the starting role in that breakout crazy year, which he fell off after that, but he had him that year.
Dude,
Brees Hall's looking good. This is why you drafted him, Sambo.
dude,
And they're not going to.
the Sam Jared matchup's kind of crazy right now.
Where are we at? You tell me the score.
Sam's up like 1.5 right now. Like CH just lost a couple of yards. Like I still think Andy probably gets it done, but I would be nervous if I was Andy right now. Or not Andy, I'm sorry.
You mean Jared?
Well, yeah, Jared. Oh my God. Come on,
well,
Sam. Jesus.
Holy mackerel, Sam! I swear to God, I would work a trade for that Dallas Cowboy defense, dog.
Right. Yeah. They're the best defense in the league. I mean,
God damn, he's getting running back production out of these sons of bitches, and I am being literal. He's getting good running back production. What the flying motherfucking cockhorn?
I know. They're the number one defense.
And this is why Sam knows to draft a defense high every year because
teams can't put up. Yeah, I mean they're great, you know. I mean, especially in this league, you know.
It was so funny because we were both really tired last week, and like when you said it, I was like, yeah, you're like, yeah. Pause. Especially in this league. Logan kind of said it a little bit like you were sick a little bit.
It took some energy to get that out.
And again, Sambo, I support it. I do. After thinking about it, though, defense and kickers do matter, but guess what? To me, Don, they matter to everybody. So I don't. But God damn, Sam, that is, dude. Kudos to you. You drafted them. And where I'm freaked out is they're the third-ranked defense. That's before this week, though. They'll be the first-ranked defense after that 22-pointer.
I mean, I think it updates as the week goes on now.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Who's the number one? I'm gonna look
into that. I think that's new too.
He's got the number one. I think it's fucking brother. You're right. I've looked at the rankings. They've been switching around and shit. So
yeah, they had week one was kind of rough for them against Tampa Bay, and that's probably why. Who is number one? It's not San Fran, right?
But when you say rough, they still didn't go into the negative.
Right.
You know what I mean, right?
They didn't ruin your week now.
So let me look who the number one defense is because that's extremely impressive. So let me go into players, right? Huh.
Dude, A.J. Dillon was a guy I really liked coming in this year. And
bro, I wasn't big on him.
He's not getting any receptions at all.
Sambo loved him. What did he do today? I'm looking at.
He didn't do shit. I mean, they aren't running the ball enough.
Oh, you asshole, Don! You dude.
What?
You knew the Niners were the number one ranked defense.
No, I swear. I even just said I'm like I don't think it's the 49ers. Like I know they were top three. I honestly thought it was Dallas. I don't know why. I thought it was Dallas.
I'm geeking.
But the Niners just lost a couple. They lost what? Bosa, and they lost that dude that got a pick six for me for the season. That dude's gone. I mean, there's still going to be a...
Oh, really?
Yep.
That dude that got the pick six for you?
Yeah, he's out for the season.
You mean the pick six that fucking beat me,
John?
You're bringing it up again?
No, the pick six yesterday. We get pick sixes every week, dude. I mean, I know you can't relate to anything like that.
What is he for real? Oh, Clyde. Oh! He's out at the one, too, bro. This is hilarious, bro. He's out at the one, bro. That was hilarious. Look, they're taking him out of the game. Look, he died. I thought Sam, dude, I'm just gonna geek if Sam wins by 0.1. Look at Clyde's midget ass. He's like, fuck.
I mean, those are big. Funny. Those are big yards for Jared, though.
Oh yeah. All right. What's the score right now?
It's 77.12 to 76.08.
Oh shit!
There's
Here it
8
is.
minutes
Clyde
left.
on the goal line. Sambo, are you winning? Uh oh. Look, dude, there's Sam's gonna fucking win this game, dude. Kelsey.
Dude, that would be so
Dude,
fun.
Andy, fuck you, bro. God damn, bro.
Oh, is it Kelsey again? Was it a rush or a
Holy
pass? Do I get more
yes. Oh,
points?
forgive me. I should have told you. Kelsey just
Yeah, it's a
scored.
pass. 4 touchdowns. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
Bro. Yeah, so yeah, dude, I didn't know you have, dude, that Niners team, dude, they've really done, dude, look what they've, holy shit, Don.
Yeah,
13,
they've been a big
9,
help.
22, 15, dude, that's huge. Thank God
know.
I got the fucking Dolphins who are fucking taking it in here. It's about to fucking rise over there. All right, where are we at?
Dude, Dolphins are supposed to be sick, dude.
The defense?
Yeah. What happened to them? I think they were even like really good week 1.
Tua got injured, bub. They all started thinking weird, bub.
Fuck the defense up too. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did we talk about Sam enough? Let's see.
Not really.
Yeah, probably not.
Honestly.
Yeah. Dude, Matt Collins ended up with zero points. He got a few targets. He got some like red zone targets and shit too.
Who?
Matt Collins. He's ended up with a goose egg, but he's got the opportunities today. I want to see how many targets he's got. I don't know why the fuck we're talking about Matt Collins, but
Sambo.
4
So
targets
AJ Dillon
for 0.
Let me see how much he's getting. Like as far as attempts, dude. AJ. Here's the thing.
Why didn't? Sorry, but why?
All right,
I guess
guys,
Jonathan Taylor's. He wasn't. I'm wondering why he didn't move him to the IR, but he was ruled out late. Never mind. Forget what I'm saying. Go ahead.
I kind of feel where's Sam Lubin his first rounder this week, but me and we did both sit ours.
Dude, Jonathan Taylor, I don't think you're gonna get that high in production you're hoping for, but I think he's
number one running backs.
He's gonna turn it around. Dude, CMC's been just fine.
Yeah, you're right, but still not what I wanted him to be, man. You know.
When you look at the other running backs selected in the first round, I would be, if McCaffrey was my number 1, I would be fucking thrilled.
He was 11.
My number 1 is useless. My number 1 is on my fucking bench because he sucks.
Huge.
Not because
I got a good question for later. But Sambo, I feel bad for real the Jonathan Taylor thing because I did think this motherfucker was going to get like $2,000 a year or $2,000 again. I thought he was going to fucking come out literally dick hanging out sometimes when he scores. But he's just not getting what he wanted.
Yeah, I thought it was like just the most smash play at number 1 I've ever seen.
I have some interesting topics to bring up later, but Sam's kind of hitting it on it now. It's like I wonder where Jonathan Taylor now.
Dude, he got 0 out of Q? Damn, Sam.
Dude.
Oh, dude, the fucking standard format just fucked Sam. Look at this. Oh, dude, his kicker. The standard scoring format just absolutely fucked him. No,
I don't think so.
I'm joking, dude. I'm joking. I was just looking at the kickers. Amon-Ra St. Brown fucked him. Jesus, 4 receptions for 18 yards. But 0 out of your kicker. That fucking hurts. I mean, look at that 11-point swing. Koo was like, he's a top 5 kicker, right? Yeah.
Say it is.
I think even after that, he's top 5. That's disappointing.
I still think Sam's team is going to get a little bit better with time, man. I think Algier and here's the thing.
I think so too.
Because Taylor's going to come back.
Yeah.
He's going to, which is his anchor. He then is going to be able to throw Breece Hall as a worthy number 2. Breece Hall is going to be a solid RB2 for the rest of the season. I really believe it.
He's fucking.
And again, not amazing, but he's going to be solid. His wide receivers, I think, are top notch. He needs Dak back too, man.
He doesn't have Dak. Oh, our CD.
No,
Zach.
for CD,
gotcha.
Yeah. I think CD's going to get better as the year goes on. I mean, he's got a great receiving core. He's got some good tight ends. He got what happened to Schultz? Did he knew Schultz was going to be out?
Schultz played, and then he got hurt, and I think he came back. Maybe he got hurt. He played. He just didn't do shit. Yeah, okay. I would not want Schultz and CD in a Dakless Cowboys offense. I just
That's
fucking
tough. That's tough.
That's not
but
good,
I
man.
don't. It's tough, but I think he's got some star power to run with it. He's still got, dude. Look at
I
Knox. Still not,
agree.
dude. I will tell you the the tight end double tight
Dude,
end thing is
Knox
in and
was
out.
hurt.
The
Yeah.
double tight end thing. I don't know. I know he wouldn't do that again. I don't know. Maybe he disagrees with that. He can. I don't think he would do that again. Those two picks in a row to the tight end position.
I mean,
It could be more weird. Him and CJ both did that, and I'll be honest with you both. One of the bizarre things I've seen on draft day when you both did that because Sam. All right, I'm not just saying this because he's a little bro because he's hard as fuck on me with fantasy, but I like him. It is what it is. But I think your double pick back to back for tight end was way smarter, and as far as who you got with Knox and Schultz, however, I would just never do it again, man. The tight end position is just it's precious, but those were both those were both the exact same tight ends. And I see why you did it too, because you probably wanted to take away the precious real estate from the rest of the league. That's also why I wanted to take a few running backs.
He wanted to shore up that position, and it's not paying off at all.
But for nobody,
you can't. You got have faith in the fucking guy you draft. Like,
yeah, don't do anything stupid like drafting 3 backup running backs for McCaffrey, you know. But yeah, have some fucking faith in one of them over here. But yeah, that's. But I think he also did it because
I get it, but
he wasn't afraid to run one as a possible flex option. But maybe,
dude, no, you can't.
You
can't fucking do it.
If you're
running,
next
Willie, you can't run 2 tight ends. You can't put a tight end in the flex.
I bet if he plans on it or something, we can make that happen. I like doing it on Monday night.
You got to think, like, when they're drafting 2 tight ends, I mean, those are like the rounds that Gill's drafting fucking, James Robinson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you can find... Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Because that's why I like going after boom guys. Who knows the boom guy you could have had there?
Right.
I
could pull up the draft board. Dude, it's actually right here. I forgot. It's right in front of us.
Yeah, fuck it. Throw that up. And
here it is. It's right here. Okay.
Steve he went, did it with 2.
All right. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Sam went 8-9 on his tight ends. CJ went 10-11.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought.
Well, CJ went 10-11, so it's worse than CJ.
Well, I know it's worse than CJ, but for whatever reason,
dude,
I was thinking he went like 6 or 7.
Amari Cooper
was there.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Amari Cooper was there.
Who else? That's
after both of his Drake London, Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I'd rather have Rashad Bateman for a show.
TJ, hold up.
Yeah.
TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, TJ Hawkinson was there.
He was there. TJ Hawkinson went after Sam selected 2 tight ends. I mean, that is crazy to me.
Yeah, dude.
Crazy.
That wasn't the smartest move, but I don't think. But Sam's not dying on that hill. I think, and I mean,
I'm not saying his team's bad.
Oh no,
but that was bad.
I think that's really affecting his team. I think that I'd say with Sam just needs Jonathan Taylor back, and he needs to work with his flex position. Breece Hall coming is going to kind of save him. I'd say this: Sam's that type of typical kind of team that all of a sudden is going to fucking win it. All of a sudden, it'll come hot late, right? Like Dak's going to come back or something. So I'll tell you this: Sam's definitely not out of it. I would say the only
no, dude, he's 3-1. He might be 4-1. Yeah, he's 3-1. And his matchup's still going on. He might be 4-1 here in a few minutes.
Game's winding down.
Yes.
Okay, look, Derek Carr.
He might win. He could be 4-1.
This is insane. Hey, we'll know by the end of this cast, too. That'll be funny.
Oh yeah.
Look at Devontae Adams saying, "Fuck you, I'm superior."
No. Huge game for Devontae. Oh my god.
That was huge for you,
nasty.
Brad.
Yeah, those are big points.
That was big points for you, Bradley.
Big points are getting.
We got to be good for you, Bradley. Let's finish up on the commission's team. But Sam, I will tell you, Sam does have one of the most interesting teams in the league. You know what I mean? He's got some interest. Herbert, who still knows what could happen with him. The AJ, only thing I'll say is Sam Bodini is when I'm not crazy about AJ Dillon is the games that he only gets. Let's see, he said 6 attempts.
I,
Let's see if he had any catches that saved him. No targets.
no,
Six touches.
he's getting no targets. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He was getting targets last year. I'm pretty sure he was getting
Mm-hmm.
receptions. He's not involved in the passing game at all. And that running back as a whole, or that running, the backfield as a whole just doesn't look great.
How did he pick up Renfro?
They're just not using him enough.
I didn't even know.
I agree though.
Noble even drafted Renfro, who was part of that trade. I can't, but that's horrible.
I mean, Claypool was too, and he's in fucking free agency.
Right? Is he still one of the top guys in free agency?
No, nobody gives a fuck about Claypool.
No, Travis. Nobody gives a fuck that you used to have Claypool.
He's a fucking He's a wide receiver 3 on a terrible offense.
Dude, I thought you were about to say he's a white acting wide receiver.
Fuck Claypool, dude.
That's funny. Yeah, you don't fuck with no. Actually, let's keep it on Sam's team. But
I mean, you barely want the running back 1 in the Steelers offense. You definitely don't want fucking wide receiver 3.
I like Sam's team, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I take Sam's defense into consideration when it comes to.
You have to,
bro. Like that's a skill player.
I think his team's gonna be fine too when Taylor comes back. Amon-Ra, that's not gonna happen. Probably again for the rest of the season. That's just bad. It was a bad week for his team. It's gonna be the worst week he has all season, which I mean it probably should if you want to be you think you're a championship
he threw himself in the doghouse. You got to give him a little credit for that,
dude. But like we said, he could be 4-1 here in a couple minutes. We'll come back to that because we're watching the game. Let's move on to was it number 8?
Yep. And coming in at number 8 from Andy Dandy, we have Buddy Boy, and he is referenced as a payday. That's fucking great.
I think Sam loves paydays too. Me and Sam both love paydays.
I fuck with some paydays.
Underrated for sure.
Underrated as motherfucker. Right. You know what I love? I love those things you buy at like the Smoky Mountain and the Smoky Mountains, or those little gift shops that have like that white nougat that are covered in all these little nuts and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I fuck around with those things.
What are those called?
I don't know, dude. I
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know, dude, but you know they're the typical. You hardly ever see them, but anyway. Buddy Boy, love him or hate him, the guy just wants to tell you about his nuts.
I will say he might have one of the best 1-2 punches in the.
Let's look
at running back in the league after that Damian Harris injury.
Which I was gonna let you bring up. Actually, let's stay on his team real quick. Let's see what's his score. Where's the scoreboard?
He had a good week.
Who's he playing?
He's playing me. He ran into wasn't the team he wanted to play not the team he wanted to play this week. Dude, I can't.
He's playing me. He ran into a fucking brick wall over here.
It's my first time seeing my score, dude. That's what T. Higgins. My wide receiver 1 put up a goose egg. I should have put up 150 this week.
I can't.
Dude, and like we're just hopping from Bud's team to my team because it's right in front of me. Dude,
yeah,
Marquise Brown dropped like a crossing route. He dropped like a slant. He would have taken like 60 yards for a touchdown.
I'm switching him to my team because it's right in front of me.
As if I don't stare at my team like
I love it.
All hours of the day.
Me too. I stare at my team too. Like look at different shit and think of different scenarios or how I could get better.
Right.
I tell you what. Damn, look at Eckler having a 32 burger. Good goddamn, he's got to be happy to see that. Stevenson with 17 points got him happy to see that over me.
I like Stevenson a lot, dude. I liked him coming into the year, and with him he's the running back 1 in that backfield now. Belichick loves him. Dude, he had 25 carries. Holy shit, he had 25 carries. Dude, I don't know. Is there top three best 1-2 running back punches in the league? With Eckler and Stevenson, with Harrison being out.
Let's just talk about that. That's a good question.
Who would be better? I mean, it's either him or you, right?
I'm going to say this.
But
I don't. I'd say this. I would like to hear your opinion
oh, hold on.
real quick
C
because he's in
CH
it.
just got a little
Did
rush
he?
there. It's
Oh,
dude, it's
I hope, dude.
not. I mean, it's not over yet. Sam's still up like .3. God, dude, I'm so glad I don't have to sweat this Monday night. I'm sick of sweating Monday nights. I don't know about you. Feels good not have to sweat one. Whoops.
Dude, feels good to be single and being able to do a podcast at this late at night and get fucking yelled at for it over here.
Yeah, I'm
Teasing.
not, definitely not single. This is
But you're like,
this,
I just know how to manage my relationships. All right, let's get back to this team. What is Stevenson's production? I'm trying to pull up his game log and it won't.
well, it doesn't really matter because like it's
He,
different. It's different now because Harris is hurt and he just had. Hold up.
oh
Hold up.
shit! Is that
Hold up.
did
Never
Edwards
mind.
Hilaire
Never
just
mind.
fumble?
No, no, no.
I'm
No, we're
about to
good.
say it'd be so funny.
But yeah, Stevenson as the RB1 in that backfield it's huge. Holy shit. I mean, there's 25 touches. Oh my god. I mean, it's a hamstring injury, so I mean, he's going to be out a couple of weeks, and those are the type of things that just fucking linger all season long, dude. Those soft tissue injuries.
And we're in a league right now that's so. That's why I'm not worried about Elijah Mitchell. We're in a league right now because, dude, they're not losing anything with Wilson playing. We're in a league right now that has so much depth that if you get injured, dude, they're not going to rush you back. They're going to
Right.
take your sweet fucking time, and you may never even get back. Like, didn't
Yeah,
John
I don't
Tate?
know. It's different with hamstring injuries and concussions. They shouldn't rush him back now, but I think they're
They're
just
not
going to
going
be
to.
so cautious with concussions this year. I don't know.
So let's hear about that. Who you think has the best? I mean, you got to look at Andy
I'd
too.
have to
Andy
look
right
at
now,
everybody's teams. Yeah, I know Andy's is good too with Henry and Fournette. Yeah, so
and Jacobs.
I'm talking about 1-2 punch, not 1-2-3 punch, because he doesn't have a 1-2-3 punch. He's got a 1-2 punch, and it's pretty fucking good for as long as
I think
Harris is out.
I would take just Henry and Fournette number one probably on this one.
I can't argue with
I
that.
got a better.
Can't
I got
argue
a
with
better
that at all.
one. I got a better 1-2-3 than I got a 1-2
Right.
for sure.
Right. Yeah. It probably is Andy. It's probably you three. I'd be worried about Waddle with Tua being out. It does not look three receptions or 23 yards. It does not look
That's a little
good
weird.
the past couple weeks.
No, it's definitely clear that like.
Why is he still holding on to Allen Robinson? Dude, that guy was droppable 2 weeks ago.
The Budster always knows what he's doing, man.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget that.
He's still a guy.
Bateman's out, and he's got Cordero
Bud,
Patterson on the IR too.
again, me and you talked about this. The difference between the fourth person to the ninth person right now is really, really small.
Yeah, it is.
And Bud's still a team that could win it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if he's in the playoff, I'm not going to doubt Bud at this point. You know?
Dude, Clyde
I've seen it so
Edwards-Helaire
many
just
times.
lost yards.
No, it hasn't updated yet. This is crazy. Sam, you lucky bastard. If you win this, that's terrible for Jared. But I mean, at this point, neither one of them deserve the win. If you can only put up 77 points, he lost like what? Like half a yard maybe?
Have you had a week like that?
No.
What if I was like, have you had a week like that, Tom, where your entire world is crushing down on you and you were watching? No, I mean,
I put up 95 week 1, and then I put up 108, and then I've put up at least 120 since.
Damn. Are you fucking shitting me?
No.
You put up at least 120 ever since.
Yeah.
What's Olave rank right now? He's 11.
Yeah, Olave's been good,
Dude,
but he just got
dropped.
Yeah, Gil dropped him. He dropped him. A legitimate wide receiver too at this point. He just got concussed, so I don't know if I'm gonna have. We'll get to my team. I'll save it. I'm gonna save it.
So Bushes, Waddle, I'm nervous. Ertz, I like.
I like him too. He's been pretty good, right?
Evans is good, yeah, and he got to think he missed a week of
He's
production out of
tight end 6.
Evans.
A lot of you guys would love to have Ertz on your team. Yeah, Bud's team's gonna be all right. Everybody's team's pretty good.
They are. Everybody's in it. Next team.
All right, let's
number
do.
8.
Was it number 8? Let's do number 8, and then I'm gonna take a smoke break.
Sounds good.
You want to take a break? We'll pause it and get back to it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Who is it?
Let's move to. Dude, it's just the ESPN app here, real quickly. It is. Moving in at number, I don't know, people, 7. We've got CJ, and he is compared to a whatchamacallit. Huh. I like it. I'll tell you this, I do fuck with whatchamacallit.
So do I. They're good. That's what I'm saying. I like
They're
whatchamacallit.
really fucking good.
That was another one he had worse than or did he have that better than the? I need to pull it up myself.
I would take a whatchamacallit.
No, yeah, he had it. He had it worse than the troll gummy pizza.
Dude, I just went to Walmart before the podcast. I bought a candy bar. You want to know what I bought?
What?
Almond Joys. You fuck with them or no?
For sure. I'll fuck with Mounds too. Mounds and Almond Joys. There's not a whole lot of candy bars I don't like, to be honest.
I love how dense the coconut gets in the candy bar. It's weird.
I like those candy bars that are just filling. Like if I'm hungry, like no doubt.
You like shit that mushes in your mouth.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm grabbing a Snickers. It's not just the commercials, dude. Like those things are filling.
You mean a filling?
I want something fucking substantial if I'm eating a candy bar.
He said it's not just the commercial. Those things are in your heart. No, it's not just a commercial, Travis. I mean, for real. If you're hungry, why
the marketing didn't work. All right, I came to this decision on my own.
This is funny. You said, "No, I'm not kidding, Travis. If you're hungry, why wait, man? It's not the fucking commercial." That's fucking great.
This podcast sponsored by Snickers.
That's right, and whatchamacallit. CJ, your team, baby boy. I like it. But what's better to describe your team? Kamara has been a huge disappointment, man.
Yeah, he has. No, Kamara had a big game with a fumble.
Has he?
Yeah.
When did Andy write this?
It came out today, so he saw yesterday. I mean, overall, yeah, Kamara was bad weeks 1 through 4 for sure. But let's look at I haven't looked into this yet. Let's see how many touches he got. Dude, he had 23 carries. Well, averaging 4.5 yards carry. He had 6 receptions for 91 yards. Dude, this is vintage Kamara. Be afraid. Be afraid of CJ's team.
Well, if he didn't do all the scoring yesterday for the New Orleans Saints, who did?
He got some scoring though. I mean, 17 points. I don't know how this is going to be when Winston comes back. Like, are you going to get those fucking 6 receptions for 91 yards? Like, Winston isn't really a guy that dumps off like that. But holy shit, no. Yeah, that is vintage. That's vintage Kamara right there.
You like that? Pretty good.
I like that.
What's Saquon do this week?
16. He's one of the best running backs in the league. 70 for a rushing touchdown. I think he caught a few too. It's fucking Saquon, man.
Damn.
Yeah, he's been.
Plus, he's got Lamar.
Fucking money. Yeah, right. Who can put up 30, 40 in a given week?
Literally.
Yep. His wide receivers are underperforming. That's a big problem with his team right now. But I mean, his core group with his running backs and Lamar, it's going to keep him in a lot of games. But yeah, his wide receivers leave a little to be desired here. I mean, 2 receptions, dude, 3 receptions for 32 yards for AJ Brown. Courtland Sutton, that offense just looks atrocious. I mean, he is the guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy. It's not Judy, it's Sutton, but.
He hit me up. Oh, I asked him if we could talk about the podcast, and he gave me permission.
Yeah.
But he did hit me up on a trade for DeAndre, right?
Yeah.
And I tell you what, man. we could actually make something work. But if he just really wants DeAndre, he's just going to have to give up something for it. But I would do a DeAndre and
Dude, this game
dude.
is
Would
so
you do
close.
DeAndre? I wonder if hold on. Let me see something. See, I mean, I could do what would I do like DeAndre and Dobbins or
Who are you targeting?
Kamara?
DeAndre and Dobbins for Kamara.
Not
I
horrible. I wouldn't do it either. I mean, dude, I'm just saying. That's for fun for topic.
he
And
does
I
need
asked if I
that.
could bring
He does need that wide receiver one on his team, but
DeAndre would help out a lot.
I wouldn't do it.
DeAndre
I
Hopkins,
would not do it if I was personally.
if you were him.
No.
I still think Dobbins is going to be all right. I don't know, man. I don't know about. It's going to be good. I think his team's good. Yeah, he can sit still. Gallup's going to look better when that comes back. But
Like I just don't like giving up those fucking elite players that are gonna help you win a championship. I don't like it.
it's scary, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, he does need help at wide receiver.
Have you ever made him trade in this league, Don? I'm actually not even being funny. Have you? Have you traded
Yeah,
this league?
I made a terrible trade to Miller where
What was it?
I traded Galladay for Madison as a Cook owner, and it was like the only year Galladay was good. I think it was all
Oh,
right the year before, but yeah, Galladay went off. But it was a bad trade, dude, and like it was something I would never do again. I talked about earlier, like
I remember it now.
just trust the guys you draft. That's why I say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was just a bad trade. But I also traded. I got Jameis Winston that season at the end of the season from Gill, and he carried me through the playoffs to the championship, where I got absolutely obliterated by Miller his first year in the league. So I made
Did
two. I
you?
made two trades that year. I've made a
Miller
few
got me on a
trades.
trade.
I don't make a ton. I usually make like one, maybe two a year. It's
Mm-hmm.
they make they
Man, if you're averaging a trade a
they make
year,
me nervous, and like B, like I don't want to, like I'm not just gonna trade just to trade. Like, and
no.
I've tried a couple
I'm,
times
I'm
this
not
year.
gonna lie.
I've tried a
Like
couple times.
Taylor Miller, I know he trades just to trade sometimes.
That's fine.
It
Play
feels like I
whatever's
like
fun
it.
to you. Play the game
I
how
like
you
it.
want to play.
Makes it interesting. I'll tell you this: nobody likes sitting out on a trade. I'll tell you that.
Right.
Every time there's a trade, I'm like, "Fuck, dude! Did somebody just fuck around and get better?"
Right. Yeah. It's like
You
God
know,
damn it.
like
Exactly.
fuck.
I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Because it changes the whole dynamic of the league sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we
All right.
should. Maybe we should. Well, I mean, there aren't a ton of trades in this league. Maybe we should be more welcoming to them. I
I
don't.
think so. I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I think the trades are. I mean, I hate to say this, but like, yeah, when you do listen to fantasy podcasts and hear them talking with amongst each other, those
Yeah.
dudes are moving all the time.
Right. I get it. Like I get like the buy lows and the sell highs, and I see them myself now. Like who you should be targeting. But
Mm-hmm.
dude, they give me serious anxiety. Even like I submitted one to Jared last week, and I left it up for an hour, and he didn't say anything, nothing happened, and like I'm just fucking second guessing
Uh,
myself. So I cancel it. But I ended up texting him anyways and asking him about it, and he wasn't into it.
Jared's not a trader at all.
Yeah, I get it.
Jared loves his team,
That's fine. I'm the same way, really.
and he's
I
a good
love my team.
and he's a good drafter.
I'm the same way, dude. I fall in love with my players sometimes. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's like a thing that I love about fantasy is like
Same.
you got to ultra focus on some guys and you really appreciate like after each season
Oh yeah.
you have a newfound appreciation for like a new player that you didn't have.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
It almost like I carry that shit to the next season too and shit. Like I'll be honest with you,
Yep.
like
Sure.
even now, I'll be honest with you. When I see Chubb killing it for you, I'm like, God damn it, dude. He was good last season for me. He was really good. But goddamn, both him and Lamar are two people that did well last year, but are just having the games of their season, the games of their seasons of their lives, and the people I had the last season, and that kind of makes you feel a little pissed. You know what I mean?
I try to I come into the draft with like a clean slate every year. I mean, there's obviously a couple guys I'm scared of, but there's not like a whole lot of guys I'm just not gonna draft. Like if they fall to me, I'm like at a discount. I'm gonna draft them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just how I do it.
Yep.
All right.
Looking at RBU. Man, you got firepower, dog. Lamar had a tough week. I knew Cincinnati was going to play him like that. But I'll tell you this. I still think that your 1-2-3 punch with Lamar, Kamar, and Barr, Lamar, Kamar, and Barr is really fucking good. I think A.J. Brown's still decent. In every receiver right now, it seems like it's boom or bust outside of like a few of the top guys.
But coming into the season, I thought C.J. was like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch. Like his core was.
Yeah.
But I mean, A.J. Brown's still the wide receiver 13 on the season.
He's looking good still. I mean, I think he's a little bit disappointed in Edmonds.
He's struggling with his flex right now.
Dude, Michael Carter had fucking 15 points too and 10 touches.
I think he vultured a couple. That's not. It's Breece Hall's backfield. It's Breece Hall season.
It is, but he had 14 fucking touches or 10 touches. Goddamn. See when he have any catches. He had 12. He had 2 catches for 12 yards. That ain't bad.
I think it's going to continue. It's going to continue. It's going to be more and more touches. Yeah, it's Breece Hall season for sure.
But I would say he's appropriately where he's at. I would put CJ 6th or 7th at that.
That's what I
6 or 7.
Yeah, that's what I think I told Sam 5 or 6 when he asked me last week.
Mm-hmm.
But
did you talk to Sambo on the phone?
No, I didn't. Is that game? Is that game? Did Sam win?
Oh, you're saying the rankings. Did Sam win?
Hold up.
Dude, that's game. Did Sam win?
Is there anything? Hold on, let me pull it up.
No, that's done. Did Sam win?
There's 41 seconds left. I mean, they're gonna.
No, they knelt it already. I'm just
Did
watching
they really?
This game.
Dude, I'm behind. That's it then.
Sam won.
No way. You lucky bastard.
Sam fucking won, dude.
Wow.
Congrats,
Sam.
Oh, Sam just said, if you guys don't respond, I'm hopping on the podcast.
No way.
Yeah.
All right. Oh! Let's text them. Let's take a little break. I'm gonna pause this recording.
Yep. Far is.
Who's next? I think we just finished up Sam.
Yes, we sure did.
All right.
So, Sam also tuned in, messaged us, and said that the only reason Andy rated me so low was to troll me. So you know what, Andy? Bring it on, bud. What's up? Anyway, going on to, but I don't think that's true, Andy Dandy. I am 1-3, right? 2-3 now. Anyway, number 6, Taylor Miller over here. Big man. Mr. old Calvin Ridley himself.
Yeah, let me pull him up.
And he was related to a trolley gummy pizza. I like it.
Yeah, I had a problem with that.
What a sicko.
The candy ranking. God damn, that's a high ranking for that piece of shit candy.
Andy said, that is. But he said, what a sicko. 11 transactions already. That is crazy. 11 trannies already, dude.
How many of those trades has he made?
That dude has already went through 11 trannies. Taylor Miller's already went through 11 trannies this year. That's crazy, dude.
He's a fighter.
That dude will go through a tranny like anything, dude.
I wonder how he got it. I guess he's been streaming quarterbacks. That's probably got a little bit to do with it.
He said, "What a sicko." I like it. All right. Let's look at his little scoreboard real quick over here.
Yeah, big game out of Gabe Davis. 30 points.
Man, did you see that goddamn throw?
Yeah.
That catch. Oh, my God.
I can't believe
Oh,
Fitzpatrick didn't
oh,
tear that.
dude,
Or
I
not.
guarantee you, dude, Taylor got a huge erection on that. I can just see him fucking
A
kicking one of his.
98-year-old or 98-yard touchdown, dude.
Damn, I can literally see him punting one of his children across the room just out of fear, just pure
That's just
joy.
so many points. Jesus, all at once.
Dude, that's crazy.
Dude, I had that year I won. I had a Big Ben Juju stack, and there was a 99-yard touchdown pass. Dude, that was nuts. Yeah,
Damn,
it's
dude,
just so many points.
Yeah, a lot of people had some good weeks this year, dude. It's all good weeks
All
this
right,
week.
so Miller's team was one I was down on coming into the week. Like I almost had just totally written him off.
That 25 points from Devontae or from Dalvin ain't hurting
And
nothing.
I wasn't really worried about Dalvin. I don't know. He's 1-3. I think he's kind of. Let's look at the standings. How far down is he in points? I mean, he just made up some serious ground wherever he is.
Yeah, Gabe Davis. God damn, 29.
Yeah,
points.
Gabe Davis looked good week 1. I think he got hurt or something. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Mike Williams is going to continue to get a little bit better and better this season. He's getting
points
good.
Forced. Why don't they separate these by division?
I mean, Taylor has a good team, but I'll tell you this right now. I think I have a better team. All right, I'll make a bold statement right now, Taylor, and I love you, but I think my team's better than Taylor Miller's right now. Easy.
So do I. I mean,
Easy.
thought
I would take Kyler Murray over Cousins. I mean, you can wash up. You can wash either McCaffrey or Delvin. Take those together. But I know this. I would take Dameon Pierce 100% over Miles Sanders. Even though that's kind of close, I would still take him. And in the flex, I would still take either Dobbins or Jeff Wilson over Gabe Davis. So that's just the way to just state.
Miles Sanders looked pretty good the past couple weeks, right?
Yeah, he's looking pretty fucking good, but he's not He's not showing the promise Dameon Pierce is. And I'm just saying this. This is kind of my little bold statement. If I'm going to be put at 10th, I'll say this is. And again, I love you, Tay Tay. But I tell you, this is a team. It's a team, and that's what makes the podcast fun, baby. I know he loves the honesty as well, and he knows I fucking love him. But I tell you this, I'm better than my team's. I think at every position. My team's better. Defense, I mean, no, Philly's defense is nasty.
Yeah.
Damn, Philly's defense is fucking nasty over
Yeah, they are, and they're going to be nasty for a while because I think they got one of the cakiest schedules. Let's look at their schedule.
Dude, I'll tell you this: I don't know everything there is to know about the cornerback position, but I'm gonna tell you this right now, that Darius fucking Slay's a goddamn beast. Dude, they're a corner. They've always have beast corners. God, dude, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not just, dude. I'm zero to do with our scoring format. Next year, I'm taking a good defense, bro. That's an athlete, dude. Look, that's crazy.
I think it's like especially crazy this year.
13, 17, 17.
Streaming defense is really hard this year.
It's hurting me.
It's like all the points are like divided between 5 teams.
It's hurting me.
Yeah, I know.
13, 7. When you can get 3 weeks of 13, 17, 17 out of your defense.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that gives your team so.
Dude, look at after Philly's bye week, they got Pittsburgh, Houston, Washington, and Indianapolis.
Dude, I'm telling you. You want to know what's weird about defenses, though? You kind of said it, though, too. You just play the good defense because you really can't tell, and it's not marginal. Right. It's not marginal based upon who you're playing. That I've seen it go both ways on good teams and bad teams. I've seen it. It just
I hate streaming defenses. I don't like it. I don't like playing like the shitty defenses just because they're going against a shitty offense.
I'll tell you this:
it doesn't pay off. But
I'll never do it again.
Yeah, it's just one less position you don't have to worry about every week, which it makes the game more fun. Not having to stress about a position, like having to worry about some shit like that. Yeah, if you got a defense you can rely on every week, yeah, it's nice.
And again, I
It really
had the
is.
Cowboys last year, and I'll tell you,
Yeah, they
at
were
least in
fucking
one of my,
good
oh
last year.
my God, I don't know why I didn't take them. Again,
Yeah.
I was retarded, but goddamn. So no offense, Tay Tay, and I think we're closest, but that's a team that I'll boldly say where I'm at. If I'm at the 10th, and he's what in the 6th.
I think his team's gonna be a little inconsistent. Like they're gonna be kind of boomer bust down the stretch. I feel like Miles Sanders is kind of boomer bust. Gabe Davis is boomer bust. But I
Because I
mean,
can't.
but like
Because
when they boom, they're really gonna boom. You know, like
let me ask
you
you
can
this:
get
Would you,
you can get 30 points out of Gabe Davis. Obviously, you can get 30 points out of Miles Sanders. Like Mike Williams and Mike Williams can go off. I mean, he's looked good the past few weeks. I mean, he's getting 10 receptions. I don't know what's gonna look like when Keenan Allen gets back, but yeah,
because
look at these targets.
I've compared our teams in so much, I'll ask you this: Would you say my team's the same way, or would you say I have a more of a consistent team? Because I could see an argument for both.
Nah, I think you got more depth. I mean, you obviously got more depth at running back.
Can't get better than the wide
His
receiver.
wide receivers have a higher ceiling than yours. That's how
Mm-hmm.
you got DK and
Let me ask you this: Where's DeAndre Hopkins drafted this year if he's not suspended? That's a good question.
uh
I do say so
third
myself.
third round.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I don't know, third or fourth round, maybe that 3-4 turn. I don't
Okay.
know,
I could see it around there.
but yeah.
Maybe a crazy steal.
Obviously, I have invested interest. I don't want to see DeAndre do well, you know,
I
because
just don't think it's gonna. Dude,
Hollywood's a
with
big
that
part of my
offense just
team.
needs to move. The offense needs to score more. Period, man. It's gonna help everybody. We're just gonna, dude. All it's gonna do, Don, is get you in the red zone more.
What it's gonna do is I'm gonna
And DeAndre's
Holly,
not a touchdown guy, bro. Hollywood's more of a touchdown guy than DeAndre is, too. Just so you know.
Hollywood's gonna get less volume, but he's gonna get some big plays because
You-
he's not getting those big plays now. He's getting like those like those 10 like 10-yard receptions, like 15 yards. He's not getting those like long touchdowns. And
Yep.
I feel like DeAndre might open that up a little more, but I don't know. I feel like I'd just rather have the volume. I'd rather just have fucking 17 targets a game. I mean,
Volume overall, Don. Volume overall.
yeah, for sure. But
But good team, Tay Tay. Tay Tay can win this as well as anybody. And
Njoku's been
I will
nice.
tell you this:
He's got
where some people
Njoku's
are
probably got a top. He's got a decent tight end too.
where some people are the best drafters, I think that Taylor is one of the best managers in the league. I think he gets a little trade crazy sometimes, but I'm not saying that's ever hurt him. And he's one person that has taken me for a trade in this league. Last year, I took DeAndre. DeAndre was good, but I traded like Godwin and somebody else, and Godwin started doing great. DeAndre got hurt a little bit. Yeah, I missed him. Oh, yeah, I only had him for a couple games. So good job last year on that trade.
He trades a few times every year. He's a big trader.
But he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows value. He's one of the best managers. He's one of the best active managers in the league. Top 3, I would say.
Yeah, I probably couldn't argue that.
So CJ in there. I'll throw Howie in there. That's what I love about this league. I mean, any week we're getting. I mean, I had just last week 3 different conversations on trades. Never went through because we don't have idiots. That's the other thing. When we see these trades go through, these are not trades. I mean,
you're not going to be able to like sneak one by. Like somebody's going to have an opinion on it.
Yeah, nobody gets completely taken. I mean, there's definitely some,
There's been some bad trades, but I mean, I haven't had a problem with any of the trades this year, and it's usually only maybe like one a season.
Yeah.
And even the one that got vetoed, honestly.
Which one got vetoed? Which one got vetoed?
I mean, was it last year? It was the year before?
Was it
The
me?
no, it was Gil and Sam. It was the Lamar CMC trade, and
What?
it got vetoed. And I was
That's
one of the one
funny.
who vetoed, and I was one of the most outspoken ones about how I did
Why
not.
did you veto it again? Why did you veto? This is good.
I
This is
thought I
good.
thought it
This
was a
is good. This
I
is good material.
we talked about that. I thought it was a shitty trade, and so did half the league, or when it got vetoed. But
What was it? What was it? What was it? That's a fact. Oh,
I
that's a fact. I'm not nailing you to the cross of this. I'm just.
no
Or,
no no no
but
no.
what is the what was the trade?
I think it was Lamar and who was it? It was Lamar for CMC.
Why was that such a bad
It
idea though?
was it
Just
was it was CMC and Matt Ryan for Lamar. I think that was it. So Sam was getting, dude, what was it? It was something like that. It was between CMC. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't have been
it don't
vetoed.
matter.
That's what I'm saying. It
Man,
shouldn't have been vetoed. And I
it shouldn't have.
I don't think so. I didn't think it
I
was a
don't
good
think
trade.
that doesn't sound vetoable to me.
It probably wasn't. I can't. But like I said, I can't remember the specifics. But I half the league hated it.
I bet it
It's
was
like
in
one of the
the.
only trades that got vetoed.
I'm
Like
one of those people that if it happens, run it, dog. Like, don't hate the player, hate the fucking game, dog.
and
Like, and not to sound too gangster when it comes to that, but like for real, just like run it, man. Like, fuck it. If you're not good enough to make a trade that makes other people jealous, that's what it's all about. I hope when I made the Debo trade, people were like, fuck you.
I mean,
I'm gonna win this fucking championship, baby. Like I want all the smoke. Like I want, like this is a nasty league, dude. And when the championships are done, nobody's gonna remember who, what, when, how, why, what, and the opinions don't matter. I love this league, man.
yeah. I mean,
It's so fun.
I've definitely moved more towards your position on the trades for sure.
You got,
Like just
bro.
let it go.
It's part of the world. It's a whole. What's the fun of everybody just sitting still and staring at each other? You know, it's part of the fun. And I think honestly, that's where this league's developed, and I think
Well,
that's where new people have came along. I think Terry. I think Big Man has been fucking extreme. Taylor's been extremely instrumental. When as soon as he came into this league, he started shaking it up a little bit, and people have been trading more. CJ's always been a big trader and shit. I like to trade. Yeah, I think it's just a great aspect of fantasy that we need to continue to embrace and not
yeah,
hate on, man. Like
yeah.
we're all
I
smart enough.
don't think it's
Very
really
rarely.
hated on. Like it was like
Oh, no,
usually
you're
we're
right. Not
fine
hated
with
on.
it. It was just that one trade, really that.
I kind of
But you're
remember
right.
that.
I need the I want to remember the specifics of it.
Sam will be able to tell us, and
It was like
make
I
sure to
remember the argument
feature
was
that on the.
like giving up Lamar for I think Matt Ryan was looking kind of good at that point. For Matt Ryan wasn't enough of a downgrade to give up CMC.
That got vetoed
It got
with
vetoed.
you. I'm texting Sam right now. We're
Yeah,
talking.
he'll remember it. All right, I mean, I guess the point I think Taylor's gonna have some big games going down the stretch, and he's gonna have some duds. But
Um,
we see his team ceiling right here.
and I will say that Miles Sanders is good. He is
He is
solid.
good too.
Like
That's what I wanted to. I want to see what his touches were. I totally forgot to do
he
that.
usually gets a lot of volume.
Dude, he had 27 touches in week 4. Or he had 29. He had 27 carries. He's getting the
Yeah,
volume. He does he did
he had
he's
15.
finally getting the
He
volume.
had 17. He had 17 touches this week. That's really good. You
I
know,
oh my god. Dude, that's a steal of the draft. That's one of them. That was I
his
didn't
team's
I
looking
he never
good.
gets that kind of volume.
The fact that he's sitting Ezekiel Elliott, who was a second round draft pick, I believe, maybe the third. No, he's his third, I believe. Second or third. But the
If
fact that
he
he's sitting
lands
Elliott is impressive.
if he lands on his like streaming of quarterbacks thing he's got going on right now, I think he can string some wins together.
I
Maybe
got it.
especially after the Eagles bye, because their schedule is just ridiculous.
I
After
do
the,
hate the quarterback running back on the same team, man. I do hate that. That's
but
fucking dreaded for me.
I don't know if Kirk Cousins is the guy. I think he's just streaming. Like Kirk
Hmm.
Cousins might not be in his lineup. I don't like it either. I agree.
You got a championship winnable team. Let's move on over.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next person. Alrighty, Don needs to get himself a humidifier at his house. Anyway, I'm kidding.
Sorry about that.
Air sound a little dry over there. I'm kidding you, buddy. All right, getting over to league message over here. All right, number 5 over here. Jerry. Who the fuck is Jerry?
Dude, you text Sam about that trade, and he said Marvin Jones. So he's not remembering it at all.
I'm geeking out, bro. he's just fucking with our podcast, like fucking be a dick, like just so we waste time on it and be like, dude, what does he mean, Marvin Jones?
I think Gil just gave Sam Marvin Jones, and like that was it. That was a trade.
He responds with Marvin Gaye. Get the fuck away! Like, leave me alone. All right. Jerry. Who's Jerry? Kit Kat. Flash. Who's Jerry?
Jared.
Jared, maybe he's going to. Oh,
yeah, Jared.
Because he called him Jared. Jared worked at that place for a year, and they called him Jerry, and he didn't want to correct him.
Is that where it came from?
Yes, dude. Oh. Jared worked at a place for a year, and on the radio they called him Jerry because he's really quiet and he fades off at the end of his. He fades off at the end of his words. So he goes. So he's like, maybe when Jared met him, got on the radio for the first time, like he's like, my name's Jared. Jared. If he don't know you, he don't give a fuck about talking to you. So they must have been like, Jerry? Oh, hi, Jerry. Good to meet you, Jerry. And said it 32 times already before he felt like, oh, fuck, now it's going to be awkward.
Wow.
If I bring it up. And Jared's on the radio. And Jared's on the radio thinking, fuck it, I'm never going to have to see these guys. But one day, he's like, they're like, hold on, did you just say your name's Jared? this entire fucking time you've been letting us fucking do it. No, I'm kidding. All right, but back. They literally fire him.
Yeah, like after a year on the job, he's like, oh, it's Jared, by the way. Just.
No, dude, get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo. Why didn't you just tell us? What else are you hiding?
Some serial killer shit, dude.
Dude, this dude got like these 3 kids living in his house and everything. He let us think this for a fucking year, man. Dude looks at my family different too, dude. Look at him. Alright. I love him. I'm kidding. That's fucking good. Best dad I know. All right, Don, you're right. Don, you're that too. All right, that now. No fun. All right, Kit Kat. You know what's awesome? Is not only Jared coming in at a solid number 5, Kit Kat is absolutely his favorite candy bar. Interesting over here. So, flashy note, fundamentally resilient against Santa time. Fuck yes, that's Jared. That's a Jared team right there. Jared's teams are pretty Howie-esque, if you ask me. Solid drafter, just good AD, gets people at solid ADP. Puts a lot of emphasis on the draft. Not a trader, which is cool. That's the way he likes to roll his dice, which I like that over here. And look at the
so why do you say he's Howie-esque?
Huh?
Why do you say
I think Howie's teams are built pretty resilient. Like where I would say a lot of mine, or maybe CJ's teams, especially CJ's teams, are like, whoo, those swing players go for the fences, like a lot of boom players. Mm-hmm. I would say Howie really, really drafts kind of the more sustainable, decent, people that fit, players that fit their system or have been in a good system, or they're going to get touches and attempts. Like he's a good AD. You're in that same thing too,
dude. I want to hear your analysis of me now. After
I'm making you wait for that one over there.
Oh shit! I can't wait.
I am going to do a full rundown this year, dude. I'm telling you.
But
I do think I do get a good read on the players in this league. Anyway, back to this over there.
Yeah, I think his team had a bad week, obviously. I think he's another one that's streaming quarterbacks, with Russell Wilson was a guy he drafted, so.
I had 5 for both, but I've had my first 3 weeks were bad fights, so I can't talk shit.
I mean, Cooper Kupp is dude, he knows the feeling. He knows what I felt where like Cooper Kupp was just like the guy you can just
Cooper Kupp. Fucking, he's got Cooper Kupp Dude, we drafted in the first round and fucking listen here, Cooper Cuck. Get your fucking wife back in that fucking house. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I mean, when Cooper,
I'm just imagining,
Cooper,
dude. I'm
that's
just.
gonna
I'm
be
just.
my porn name is Cooper Cuck.
Just
Come in
imagine.
with a fucking Rams. Come in with a fucking Rams jersey and a fucking boner. What's up, Cooper Cuck at your door?
I was just imagining
Sit in the
Allen
goddamn
Allen
corner
Robinson like banging Cooper Cup's wife in front of him.
Cooper Cuck. I mean, when you got Cooper Cuck, we got the goddamn potato, man. Oh, it's fucking awesome.
All right, yeah.
All right, back to this team. So, looking at this rundown,
Cup is just like
By
a
the
guy
way-
you can rely on every week, and it just feels
By the way,
like you never have to worry about the guy.
Don, you do know who Creo Williams is, right?
Creole Williams. Yeah, Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know like what that referencing is, right?
No, I don't.
Creo Williams lived down on the dirt road. Made homemade wine like no, that's that. There might be a little dust on the bottle song. You know that? You know that country song?
I don't think so.
There might be a little dust on the bottle.
Oh,
You've never-
okay, yeah, okay. You gotta sing it.
Yeah, right. And plus, I got them vocals, bud.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was
You
gonna say.
did it justice.
Well, I'll tell you what's funny though is, the dudes who owned the wine cellar where the dust was on the bottle, his name was Creole Williams in the song. So that's
Okay.
so just to let
Deep
everybody
reference,
know,
dude. I mean, that's some lore. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, and I guess he's really insecure about it, dude.
Dude, I found out a lot about Jared tonight.
Dude, no, man, dude, Jared's starting to fucking, he's starting to creep me out a little bit, bub. He's deep, bub.
It's probably this is the most I've talked.
deep.
This is the most I've talked to Jared this season.
Well,
We texted about that trade.
There was that one year you kind of bumped into him a little too hard. He didn't like it. There was that year you got kind of drunk and bumped into Jude or whatever. He like kind of told you to knock it off. Yeah, well, I literally bring that up. Yeah, but you remember that one year where you kind of like pissed on yourself and kind of bumped into one of the fucking geeking. All right, I need to stop.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, there's. I mean, imagine showing up to the draft in the next year.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, imagine
Dude,
hosting
somebody
it the
gets
next.
drunk and bumps into Jude, and Jared has to be like, "Hey, bro, knock it off." That would be so. Dude, that person quits, doesn't even set their lineup and shit. Fucking, he has to tell Noble to knock it off. He has to shove Noble because he got into it with Quinn over fucking. Oh, that's fucking awesome, dude. All right, I'm kidding. Jared and Noble get into it because Noble said something disrespectful to the kids. Noble was out and having a for real argument with one of the kids over sports. Jared and Noble had to get a little tie up. Oh god, I'm geeking, dude. That's great.
Oh my god, I don't even know where we're at. Like, what is happening? What is happening at this point? You there?
Jared kicked on. Jared.
There
Mike Siri kicked on. My bad. Jared's team is scary. It's sneaky good, and it's a Howie's team. Jared's team is a quicksand team. You're fucking walking. You say they don't look too scared, but you take a step and they swallow you slow. His team doesn't look scary, but then you just play him, and then Tyreek will get 4 touchdowns. And again, I'm not just referencing this week. I'm referencing him being 5th overall, right? So all of a sudden, Tyreek Hill goes for 4 touchdowns, which I know Tyreek was quoted saying I can put up numbers with even the news reporter, but he's not doing it. He needs Tua back. I mean, he's not having that in his fucking 28-point games. And the thing about having Tyreek Hill on your team, boy, that dude will fucking take you for like literally 28 points like it's nothing. You know what? 31.1 scoring game.
Yeah, and he doesn't need fucking 10 targets to do it either.
No, he's a Kyler Murray type of player where he could do not shit for 3 quarters. You literally turn it on and he's got 16 points.
I mean, that's the same thing with Jamar Chase. That's why I'm not worried about him either. You know,
that's a fact. That's an absolute fact.
Jamal
Williams.
Yeah.
Jared really had an unlucky week with his backs, dude.
He did.
You know what I mean? Like,
he's on borrowed time with Jamal. I mean, Swift's coming back, So then what? He's got James Conner as his RB1
I don't
or
know.
RB2.
With Swift in the picture, Jamal Williams was still, 15 points
There's,
and 22 points. You know what I mean? So
what he
Jamal's
did
still,
when Swift was in
yeah,
there, he did.
yeah. Through week 3, wasn't Swift playing week 3?
I really doubt it if he got 20 touches. Maybe week 1. I mean, you are right. Week 1, he did put up 15 week 1.
And that's his RB2. And Hilaire usually does way better. Who's the
Yeah, he
11th
does.
overall?
And he's
You
got James
know,
Conner, who I think's gonna. But I mean, I'm
and
not.
and dude, and then that's just his flex. That's a worthy flex. And dude, James Conner's going to do better when DeAndre gets back, dude. I promise you.
I
That
had.
offense. Listen, here's the thing, Don. It's not about. This is why Marquise is going to do better. Oh, and honestly, this is the only way maybe having a little understanding of football helps. And honestly, Sam was even kind of teaching me a little more about this the other day. But nonetheless, the position where DeAndre's at in that offense is, he's the X receiver. You have an X, Y, and I think a Z. You have an X, Y, Z receiver, and he's meant to play a certain role in that fucking offense. Dude, he's an integral part of that. I mean, he is the playmaker on that offense. DeAndre's still the playmaker, and they're losing him. And it's because he's out, everybody's in a different position right now. When everybody gets into the right position, I'm telling you that offense is going to move better, and James Conner's going to do better as well. So again, all that is in reference to Jared's team and Conner.
Is James Conner getting, like, is he not getting the receptions? Let me see. James Conner was one of the guys I was trying to trade for.
And it's not like he's putrid. He's still a starting running back.
One reception this week. That's not great.
I mean,
he's just not. He's just. I mean, Hollywood's eating up all the target. He's just not getting the targets.
I tell you this is
He's
a good
not
question.
involved
I
in
think Jared's
the receiving game at all, really. And he's got 1 touchdown. I mean, he was a touchdown guy last year, That's why everybody was kind of worried about him because, like, he's not going to get those touchdowns that he got last year. But James Conner will be better, for sure.
I love Jared's team. He needs Tua back. Tua back, I'm telling you, everything's going to be different. Especially by season total point value, too.
I'm not worried about Tyreek without Tua. I think Tyreek's going to be fine without, personally. I mean, he's not going to have that crazy ceiling, but
what's Jared's record right now?
Well, he just lost a fucking heartbreaker. He's 2-3 now. We can let's look at the standings and see. I don't know where he was in points, dude. I wish we had all the updated. I love waking up on Tuesday mornings and seeing, like, everything just perfectly updated, all the points and shit. But Jared had 359 points coming into the week, and he had a bad week. So, like,
fuck.
Miller put up
bro, my pit bull's got a fucking mouse or a rat, and they're killing it. I know it.
Shut up. So Miller put up, what, like 120 something? 70. It's really close between Jared and Miller in points right now. It was a bad week for Jared. I mean, just all around. I mean, you don't want to lose like that.
Damn, dude, that hurts to be Jared right now.
Yeah, for sure. But is there anything else you want to say about Jared's team, or are you gonna move on to the next one?
Sorry, I'm troubled right, dude. My pit bulls are. I think a mouse or a rat got in my house, and my pit bull's killing it. I swear to God, I hear.
Do you want me to pause it?
No, I don't give a fuck. There's a couple rats in my garage, and I had the door open earlier. Maybe I left it open for an extra second, but they fucking got it. Good for them. Fucking hate rats. I'm listening to a squeal right now, so fuck that thing. Yeah, Trey. You ever have any? Do you have any pets? Just real quick.
Dude. 2 kids is enough fucking responsibility for me, man. I don't want a fucking pet. Jesus Christ, I would probably kill myself. If I had to have 2 kids and a pet, I would kill myself for sure. I still might. I don't know. But a pet, yeah, that would send me over the top for sure. But alright. Did you see where Devontae Adams pushed that, like, sound guy or something after the game? He's gonna get suspended. Travis?
Fuck. God damn it, my dog.
Your
my
fucking dogs kill another rat?
They're chasing
Jesus
something again.
Christ, dude.
They're chasing again. I don't know if
Get
there's.
an exterminator.
I don't
Or get
have.
another dog, I don't know.
No, I don't. I don't have that. They're never. They've never been in the house. I don't know if we got a little. We've got some mice in here or something. But I'm just gonna get some rat
Alright.
poison.
We have to get
All right,
through
back
these.
to you.
We have
Yeah,
to
I'm
get through
ready,
these rankings, dude.
brother. I'm ready. I'm ready.
For
I'm ready.
sure.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Hey,
Where are we
many,
at?
how long are we on there right now? By the way, how much recorded time do we have?
It's like hour 45, but we've paused a couple times. So
Yeah. No, yeah, we paused
it's
for a
gonna it's gonna
long
be
time.
it's gonna be over 2 hours, but we need to get it going.
Yeah, I'm with it.
All
Yeah.
right. Who's after
And
Jared?
again,
Right?
nobody listens to the entire thing. Most people listen to their portion and skim through other
Yeah, you're
people's,
right. You're right.
which I'm happy with. I don't. That's why I don't care. Like if we go long winded on these people, the majority of people are listening again to their points, listen to comedian shit and flow it through. So if we stop,
Well,
if
the
we take a
people
little bit,
these high ranked people I feel sorry for though, because like our analysis isn't gonna be nearly as good as it probably was for 12 through 8.
no, I know exactly what you mean.
Let's do it though. We just did Jared. Who's after Jared?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. It is. It's.
I can pull it up. I mean,
I got it right here. All right, did we go in on? Did we talk about Jared's team enough? We
yeah,
did.
we went over Jared's.
All right, we got Brad. Yep. So go and click his live whenever you're ready.
Was Brad number 4? Is that what we're at?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Where is Brad? He played you.
Yep.
He had a decent week, and he's 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Brad are both about to be 3-2, and I'm gonna have like a pretty good point lead against him. Maybe like I gained like I don't know. I gained like 40 or 50 points on him this week.
Did you?
Yeah, and we're both gonna be 3-2, so he's gonna be sitting in the. See, I can't wait to see it all. But he's gonna be sitting in the wild card spot, I think, because he's gonna have a point lead on you. I think Brad would be a playoff team as of today, getting the wild card. I'm not gonna add up all the points, but I think it is Brad.
Brad's looking good. He got ranked to a Butterfinger. I mean, that's pretty fucking solid.
Dude, okay, now's I guess a good time to talk about Brad's team, or his trade. He tried to trade. So him and Noble had a trade going like, and as long as everybody stayed healthy this week, it was Rashad Penny and who was it? David Montgomery for DeAndre Swift. So Rashad Penny got hurt this week and just blew that whole trade up. So that hurts Brad's team quite a bit. But luckily he did draft like kind of deep at running back. Pollard had a good week, and Montgomery had a good week. And Montgomery's just looked. I mean, as long as he's in there, he's looked good all season.
Montgomery is one of my favorite people in fantasy. I think he's so underrated. He's another Matt Forte. He's going to be Matt Forte for the next 5 years. He's going to continue to get written off as like a third, like a late fourth. When did Brad get him?
I'll let you know.
It's a good question.
I feel he got him early. I feel like he got him in the 3rd round. If I'm right.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you got him in the 3rd round. Yeah.
That's such a good 3rd round pick, dude. And do you know what? He's young. He's durable.
He is. You kind of forget that.
He's durable as fuck.
But yeah, like he's not like one of those exciting guys, but like kind of a guy you can rely on. Like he's going to put up that 10 to 12 points as long as he's healthy. But yeah, losing Penny sucks, obviously, especially since he was about to gain Swift from it. He's about to have Swift. I mean, if he wouldn't have got hurt, his lineup would have been, Jefferson, Adams, Josh Allen, DeAndre Swift.
Right.
Like, it would have been nasty. So that, I mean that
It's,
sucks. Sucks a lot. But he's still got Devontae and Justin Jefferson. But like I said just a few minutes ago, it looks like Devontae Adams might be suspended after that shit.
wait, what? That bad?
Did you see him push the? I only saw the one video and it was shitty quality, but he like pushed a sound guy after the game. Like walking in the locker room. I mean, they're gonna do something about that, right? I would
I
imagine.
can't be pushing sound guys for for no fucking reason. But
Yeah, it was not a good look. But I think Brad's still got a good team. He took a blow this week. He did. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And you see that Hawkinson is. I mean, that blow up week was kind of an anomaly with
yeah,
Amon Ra out of the.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. The Lions just had a bad.
not an anomaly. He's just not going to count on. I mean, that's just
No,
not.
no, obviously not. But
Just like the same. But again, that's every tight end right now outside of Kelsey and Andrews.
the
Is Waller even killing it? Is
the
Waller even killing it right now?
Waller hasn't been great, and he got hurt today. So he like didn't. He got hurt in like the very beginning of the game. So nothing out of nothing out of Waller. I had him in another
I
league.
didn't. I was told in Damian Harris in high regard a decent regard this year. He's kind of been a little bit of a.
And he just got a hamstring injury. That's another thing. Like he's going to be out a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's rough.
So Brad's kind of thin right now. Garrett Wilson.
No, you got to. I wonder why he didn't start Montgomery.
I know, but I mean, you losing your top two backs, like that's going to make you a little thin.
4 receptions, 62 yards. 4 receptions, 62 yards. Damn.
It hurts, but he's got Josh Allen. He's got Justin Jefferson. I think it's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough like next few weeks for Brad's team. But I feel like once he gets Harris back, like I feel like they're gonna be all right down the stretch maybe. But yeah, it's gonna be a rough few weeks.
I can't believe he came up in. I believe
you're kind of breaking up.
He came back and put up 92 almost.
Travis.
Damn, I cannot believe it. Oh.
Travis, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There, that's better. You were breaking up. You there? Did we lose him? You there?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, that's much better. Yes.
Dude. Steve still put up 90 fucking.
He's got Josh Allen, dude. He's got Justin Jefferson. He's got Devontae Adams. Yeah. I mean that was huge. I mean this performance by Adams was big because it wasn't looking good. He put up some respectable points this week, but I mean his team isn't looking as good as they were, last week, obviously because of those injuries. But I mean it's just how it goes. It's fucking sucks. But I mean if there's ever an injury-prone guy in the league, it's fucking Rashad Penny. That sucks though.
Your device still can't. So let me look. Let's. If I didn't pick up Taysom Hill, would have I still won this week? And I think barely.
Really?
So
what do you mean? You're counting it as 0 or what?
No, I'm saying let's just say if I don't make that Taysom Hill switch, did Brad come back and win tonight? So what's 122? Just because I don't know.
What are you doing, Tanya and Taysom? I guess that would make the most sense.
I think, dude, it's like right there. Brad would have maybe come back and won tonight.
Are you comparing Taysom to Tonyan or Robert Tonyan?
Yeah, and if
right.
And if Brad can beat me.
You don't have the exact number?
No, I don't have the precise number.
That's all right. It's so
I'll get it. 91.7.
I don't know what Tonyan got, but that's all right.
0.3, it's whatever. But regardless, goddamn.
Yeah, big performance out of Adams for sure. Dude, he only had 3 receptions. He only caught the ball 3 times and ended up with 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's fucking
Oh
crazy.
my gosh, you got to be pumped about that. 24, 24
Holy
points.
shit.
Yeah, that Justin Jefferson, and Justin Jefferson's continually killing it too, man.
I mean, he's money. I mean,
21 and 18 the past 2 weeks. 30 3 weeks before that. Goddamn. Outside of week 2 and 3 against Philly with Slay and Detroit, bro, he has went for 30. He's went for 21 and 18. Wow.
yeah, Justin Jefferson was my wide receiver 1 coming into the season ahead of Cooper Kupp. And they've both been really good. Let's see who's Justin Jefferson is wide receiver 3. I wonder who Kupp is. See, Jared's got Kupp. I want to go see. Cooper Kupp is wide receiver 1. Wide receiver 1 in a standard scoring format. Dude, Kupp is just, my God.
He's a beast. He's wide receiver
Just
1,
so
huh?
money. Yep, he is.
That's
Through 5 weeks. That's what I was saying a couple weeks ago. Yeah, like the best first round pick so far has been Cooper Kupp. But
yeah. It's a side note. I didn't realize McCaffrey was a 6th ranked running back right now. Okay.
I
But
think
yeah, goddamn, Cooper
yeah, he's
Kupp's
good.
But yeah, looking at Brad's team with Devontae and Jefferson, that's going to give him so much love because one of them going off is going to be every week. At
And he's
least
got
one of them
Josh
going off.
Allen. Yeah, he's gonna have some good weeks. He's gonna have some bad weeks.
Josh Allen, yeah. He's put up essentially 30.
Because now he has to rely on Pollard as like a guy, right?
Montgomery.
He's got Montgomery and who else? Who's the other one?
Penny. I know he's injury prone.
Penny's out for the season, brother.
Oh, he's out for the season. I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
he's out for the season. Yeah, it was a big blow. That was part of that trade where he was trying to get Swift from Noble.
I would say Damian Harris and.
But Damon Harris just got a hamstring injury, so I mean, for the next couple of weeks at least, it's Pollard and Montgomery, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's got Garrett Wilson in here, who's just he looked good earlier in the season.
That being said, though, Don, they put up 29 together.
Sure, yeah, they can, but you
not
know,
the
Pollard can easily get you 3 points in a week, easily, very easily.
Dude, I like that Hayden Hurst, man.
Yeah, he's looked good.
They're looking at more and more in that offense too.
It helps when T. Higgins isn't even in the fucking game, but yeah, he has a good.
Insane. What the fuck was up with that?
I don't know. I mean, he was like limited participant in practice all through the week. And I mean, they ruled him active Sunday, so I mean, if he's active, I'm fucking playing him. But I mean, that's why I moved him to my flex, and I picked up Marquez Valdes-Scantling because I wasn't sure if he was going to play. So I was just ready to plug either like Valdes-Scantling or fucking Pacheco in there. But yeah, I mean, it didn't end up mattering. I don't know why we're talking about. Let's move on. We covered Brad's team.
Moving on. Alrighty. With number 3, top 3, Andy. He says, random house that leaves a bowl of candy out on the honor system.
Dude, I did that one year.
We call that the old Lisa Knapp, Bob.
The what?
We call that the old Lisa Knapp, dude, because they always have just a food bowls. That's just the house that had tons and tons of candy. Joey Knapp, Wackler's mom. They just always had tons of food laying around the house, period. But regardless, he put himself there, and because he talked to put himself there, and he wrote it, he said, 4 receivers that can start, and you know what? Doesn't matter. Triple.
Ooh, you put up 145.
4 running backs that can start. 4 receivers that can start, and you know what? Doesn't matter. Triple digits, week in and week out. See, I don't care that I didn't draft a quarterback till the 15th. Yeah, that's right. Travis Kelce is looking hungry, and we are ready for an 100-point lead in the division. I mean, he did kill it tonight, too.
Yeah.
Do the math. I could fuck this up at this point. I mean, I probably will, okay? Anyway. Yeah, his team's looking fucking
good. Dude, and he just gained Kenneth Walker. He just gained, like, a legitimate RB2 for the rest of the season in Kenneth Walker. So like the heavy backs are just heavier now. Like it's ridiculous. Like he might have better running backs than you do, Travis.
He does probably. Well, because he's got Kenneth Walker now.
Yeah.
I would still take my 4. Okay, and again, I love this conversation. He's going to love it too. But we will take it's McCaffrey so who's his 4th would be Jeff Wilson versus Kenneth Walker. Those are very comparable 4ths. Difference is Elijah Mitchell's coming back, Rashad Penny's not.
True. Very true, yeah.
And you can only start 3, so the 3 would be McCaffrey, Pierce, and Dot. Yeah, you're right. No, his are better.
Plus
his running backs are better.
Plus he has Travis Kelce. So like I feel like I have to put him ahead of you at this point.
Oh, for sure. I'm not in the top 3 right now. Andy's better than me.
Yeah, his team's nasty, and it was a bad week out of Christian Kirk. I mean, he's been solid prior to this week. I think he was still like wide receiver 8. Yeah, he's wide receiver 8 right now. He just had a bad week. Brandon Cooks has been definitely underperforming. Wide receiver 48 from Brandon Cooks. But I mean, his running backs are so sick. The running backs he's getting 25 points out of his flex, putting Josh Jacobs in there. Yeah, Geno's popping off too. Yeah, Andy's team's sick, really. He's got Amari Cooper on the
fantasy.
Andy might be the best team in the league. Yeah, his team is good.
Andy's probably is the best team in the league. Andy's a good fantasy player.
Yep. He's a fucking champion.
Yeah, his running backs are better than mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yours are really good, but just seeing Fournette show out like that and him gaining Kenneth Walker.
Andy's the best team in my opinion.
He's got one of the most value. He's got Fournette handcuffed here. Yeah, I wouldn't argue it. I certainly wouldn't argue it. As long as his like streaming quarterbacks here still goes well. But I mean, even if they don't, look, he just put up 145.
Oh, damn.
So what? His quarterback puts up 16.
He just put up 145.
His quarterback puts up 16 instead of 24. He's still putting up 130. Yeah, his team's really good, for sure. Worthy of top 3 and probably more.
5th overall defense and everything.
Yeah. Dude, and they got the Steelers next week, too. So Buccaneers D's going to put up like 25. This is Andy's division. I mean, without question, that's Andy's division. The Bloods division is Andy's division. And there's no way he's losing it. Andy's team might be the most guaranteed lock at this point.
And there's nobody that can touch Andy's team right now.
Not in that division, no. No fucking way.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
We're gonna go down his players ranking. Can you hear me okay?
You're kind of quiet.
Fuck, my phone's being gay. Anyway,
there you go.
Like go down through his rankings per player. We've got Geno Smith is 5th ranked. Okay. Derrick Henry's the 3rd ranked. Fournette the 7th ranked. All right, his receivers runs into a little trouble, but Kirk's the 8th ranked.
That's what I said. Yeah, Kirk's been good.
Okay, so Cook's the 48th. That's his worst player.
Yeah.
But Travis Kelce's the 3rd.
But he's got Amari Cooper on the bench. Like
Josh Jacobs is the 16th ranked. So his worst starters are Brandon Cooks, which is still good, decent.
He hasn't been good.
48 ranked. And then Josh Jacobs is the 16th ranked running back. That's really good. The fact that his worst player is the 16th ranked running back. And plus he has, like you said, Kenneth Walker backing him up, who's,
He's got Cooper and Lazard on the bench.
I love Lazard.
He's got like 8 targets in the past couple of games.
I spent $15 on him in
he's got depth on his team too.
I got him in my dynasty league, man. I like him.
Andy's team is kind of sick. I mean, like for sure. Like I said, that's his division. Like, there's no way he's not winning that Bloods division. No way. All right.
He's
Anything else you want
definitely.
to say? I think we've
He's
jerked
gonna be.
we've jerked
He's.
Andy off enough tonight. Let's
Yeah, I
let's move
know.
on.
Oh
Let's
shit.
move on.
Absolutely.
It's me. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, it's not. Who's
It
two?
is.
No, I'm not.
The-
Who's two? Is it Nathan?
Hold on.
It's Nathan.
Hold on. Trying to get my. Alrighty. Number 2 is. Fucking my phone's being a bitch. It is. Howie. Reese Pieces. Goddamn, Reese Pieces. So it's Howie with Reese Pieces. Hurts
Yep.
is the best player. It says Howie with Reese's Pieces. Hurts is the best player in fantasy right now. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean it might be like one of the best picks of the draft, getting him in the 6th. I mean, there's no way he's going in the 6th next year. How many passing yards does he get? Like, he does a lot on the ground, right?
You don't think he would go in the 6th next year?
No, fuck no. He's going to be a top 3 quarterback taken, probably. Top 3
Dude,
or
is he
4.
doing that? I mean, I know he's doing great, but goddamn, is he like league changing? Is it
I
that
mean,
bad?
he's number 3 right now. Probably because Mahomes just had that big game. I don't know. But, yeah. I mean, he gets like 2 rushing touchdowns a game. I feel like every time I look at the fantasy app, he has like 20 points in the first half. And then he usually cools off in the second half because their defense is so good and they're winning anyways. But, yeah. I mean, his wide
It is.
receivers don't always benefit because he's not passing a ton, but he's such a threat with his feet. And you just like those rushing touchdowns and those rushing yards are so valuable. So valuable from your quarterback.
Dude, damn. Hold up. 2, 4, 5. He has 6 rushing touchdowns already.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's not going to stop.
That's insane. Dude, he has 10 touchdowns on the season. I guess that's 5 games. God damn, 6 rushing touchdowns.
So he only has 4 passing and 6 rushing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean that sucks for his wide receivers. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, but
And AJ Brown's like a red zone receiver too, so
and Dallas Goddard. But see,
it is hilarious how this is the exact same.
Right.
Hurts, Mixon, Jones, dude. It's
Yep.
such
and Goddard.
a vanilla,
And Goddard.
such a vanilla Howie team. I love it, but good. Vanilla. Hey, it's vanilla, but it's delicious.
Vanilla is delicious. I love vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
I take vanilla over chocolate for sure. But
Oh, without question. Yeah.
Travis Etienne showed out a little bit, but it was a good matchup. But James Robinson didn't do anything with it. I mean, it's good to see as an Etienne. I mean, if Etienne starts producing, I mean that changes Howie's team a lot, especially because his running backs aren't doing a whole lot.
This is what I mean by Howie's team being a quicksand team. His team doesn't look scary, but they would kill you really slowly. His kicker and defense for real sneaking up and coming like Tucker at 6. God damn, dude. 16 points off Tucker.
Yeah. Yep. I think Bills are number one defense, right? Number two. Yep. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, Jalen Hurts, I mean, we see what he can do. He put up 25-30 easily. Aaron Jones, I mean, inconsistent so far.
Bro, the first week how we got 18 points from the Bills. Second week he got 22 points for him. This week he got a solid little 10.
Yeah, he got 22 against me. He beat me. So I've already lost to Howie this year. Honestly, I'm almost kind of rooting against him because, yeah, I don't want to go against his team. His wide receivers are pretty suspect. Like that Colts offense looks terrible. Pittman is not performing according to his fucking ADP. And I liked Pittman a lot coming into the season. And he's got fucking Romeo Dobbs as his wide receiver too right now. DJ Moore is just not a guy that you can rely on. So I mean, his team can blow up in a given week because he's got Jalen Hurts and he's got a good defense. And I don't know. I wouldn't have him at 2. I'd have you and Andy ahead of him, personally.
I'd see holes in his team.
Yeah,
He's just performed pretty solid.
There's no way he should be ahead of Andy's team. No fucking way. I know he's got Jalen Hurts,
but Andy, when you do the own ranking, it's hard to put yourself in the top 1 or 2. You know what I mean? If it was up to Andy, he would have been number fucking zero on this motherfucker. But no, I'm kidding.
It's hard to do.
No,
I'd probably fucking do it. You know me.
I'd do it if I believed it.
Yeah, right.
I'd do it. He really is number 1, though. I would say he's number 1, and then.
I wouldn't argue it.
All right. Number 1, Andy sucking Don's fucking cock over here because he runs the side boob. I don't know how to fucking easy. Putting old Donnie Reese Cup. He's putting him in the number 1 spot because he loves the Reese Cups. He said he loved that Don doesn't really vibe with ESPN ranks, and he comes out with a terrific trio of Mahomes, Chubb, and Andruskaskis. He said easily can be 70 points a week, and then rest of his lineup can just be mediocre and still up 110. Sexy play with your defense there, Donnie, even though you have given up the most points. You're playoff bound, so nod your head, beat your drum, and I'll see you in the playoffs, Bubba. Oh, duh. Oh, fuck. That was a little backhand, dude. He's fucking dumb.
I mean, if he's going to see me in the playoffs, it's going to have to be the championship. Which
that's a fact.
That would be a sick championship for sure. If we both if our team stayed healthy and we clashed in the championship, yeah, that would be sick for sure.
I'm not gonna let it happen, but I'm wrecking into one of
I'm
wrecking into one of your players in the off season. I'm flying to the local city, and I'm wrecking in. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not letting that happen, Bob. I'm flying into the local city. I'm going into Cleveland. I'm getting in a car wreck with Nick Chubb. I'm taking him out. Taking him out. What if I fucking
anybody but Chubb? Anybody but Chubb.
I really do it. Yeah, he is. He's number 1 running back in fantasy.
Yeah.
Look at you, dude. You got your team already up on the fucking screen, but
I mean, that's what I'm doing with everybody. I've done that with everybody.
Oh, brother, I'm 100% kidding you. All right, so and you played the Lady Bushes this week. Who
had a pretty good week.
After putting almost 100 burger, bub.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the highest scoring team by, I think, quite a bit at this point. I know Andy gained like 8 points on me, but let's see where me and Andy were divided in points because we were the top 2, I think. So he gained 8 on me. I had 486 and he had. Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. I had 460 and he had 435. So yeah, I'm ahead of him by like, what, 20 points? 15, 20 points? I don't know, I can't do fucking math. But yeah.
Damn, you're still ahead of him. He's going to start to creep up on you now that Henry trains Chug-a-Luggin.
Yeah, and I'm going to run into some, like, it's really good that I got these big scoring weeks out in weeks 1 through 5. Because when buys start hitting, like, I don't have the depth as, like, some of you guys do. Like, I just don't.
That is true. Buys are going to affect you a little harder than Andy.
But I mean, I bought myself some serious ground in the points. But let's go to the matchup. But yeah, Andy's team is more like deep. Like I would feel more secure having Andy's team probably. All right.
Your team putting up 137. Goddamn.
137 without my wide receiver 1. Who put up 0. And Marquise Brown fucking drops a 50, 60-yard touchdown.
Chubb's production is just different level right now.
He's just good. I mean, he's averaging over 6 yards a carry. Nobody else does that. Like, it's fucking stupid.
That's
He's averaging like
insane.
6.5 yards a carry.
Do you watch him every Sunday?
I watch all his highlights for sure. But I'm usually gone at some point on Sundays, but I'm home.
Damn, Marquise Brown's the number.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't believe Marquise Brown's the 6 overall.
Dude, if he would have caught that touchdown, he'd probably be what, like third or fourth? Dude, he just gets peppered with targets all game long.
T. Higgins is a good flex, man.
He's not my
And
flex.
you're sitting
He's
Najee.
he's not even my flex. Like, he's my wide receiver 1. I just moved him to the flex in case, in the off chance I had to start Pacheco. That's the only reason he's in my flex, but he's my wide receiver 1 when he's healthy. But there's a good chance I don't have Higgins or Olave this week. I'm going against Gill. So I think I don't know. It's going to suck. But I still have Chubb, Mahomes, and Andrews, so I could probably eke out a win against Gill. But there's a chance I'm without my flex and my wide receiver 1 next week. I'm kind of worried about Higgins. I don't know. I wish they wouldn't even
What
play.
do you mean?
I mean, with the ankle injury, I mean, did he re-aggravate it yesterday?
I didn't know if he's gonna. I didn't hear anything about him gonna be losing any time or anything.
No, he was active and he started, and he played like
Yeah,
seven snaps, and they pulled him, and he didn't play another snap. So I mean, if like the ankle injury is that serious, like why is he playing at all?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I didn't know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know he had a. That's
just let him rest, dude. He just had that 10-day rest period from the Dolphins game, right? I don't know. He's got the fucking questionable designation every week, and it just stresses me out. Olave's been great though. I mean, for sure. I mean, he took a hard hit yesterday too, so he's in concussion protocol. But he looks awesome when he's in there.
Yeah.
See, like my bench is not even.
He's a good option to have on your team.
Andy's team's number 1, I think. My team might be number.
The fact that you're sitting Najee, and the fact that you have a team that you can sit Najee shows a lot of your depth. And the same love he got with Kenneth Walker, you got with Gordon. So your teams have a lot of similarities.
I don't. Gordon is not gonna get Kenneth Walker production, and Najee's on my bench because he fucking sucks, dude. So like I have a kind of a hole in my team right now with Melvin Gordon. I don't know. I mean, if he can keep putting up those fucking 10 points, I'm fine with it. Plus,
Najee just continually looking shitty.
Yeah, he looks bad. Whole offense looks bad, but yeah, Najee does not look good. He's like averaging less than 3 yards a carry. It's just bad. If the offense can turn it around and he starts looking better, they have a really cakey fantasy playoff schedule. So there's nothing I can do with him. I can't trade him. His value is low as fuck. Like this is low. Like I'm not gonna get anything for him. So like I just have to hold him. There's nothing I can do with him but hold him, and hope he turns it around. But obviously I'm happy with my team so far. And high school.
Yeah, your team's looking.
But I think I am gonna these points are gonna drop off in a major way once these bye weeks start. I think. But
and I do think Henry getting hot now has completely like a lot of people are kind of fucked with Andy. Andy's team is good, and dude, I wonder if there is something to the whole Kelsey thing, because he does make sure to get him every fucking year.
He does. I mean, there's a reason for it. I mean, having that advantage at tight end position is just so nice.
Right, bro.
I mean, those are points that your opponent's not getting. It's just not gonna happen.
Nowhere near, bro. Nowhere near that. What he's getting with Kelsey. What did Kelsey put up today? Fucking 26.5, bro, from your fucking tight end. God damn, bro. Each one of his his lowest score, dude, each one of his running backs put up over 25. That's got to be a record.
It might be.
Is that a record?
It probably is, right?
3 running backs over 25. That's got to be a record.
Yeah, I don't. There's no way anybody else has done that. That is.
I've
fucking
never
insane.
seen that I've never seen that in fantasy. That's going to jump Jacobs up and Fournette big time on the positional rank.
I'm really glad I don't have to face Andy in the playoffs. All right.
I'd say this, I'd rather face, that's a good way to say it. I'd rather face Andy than you, but you're looking fucking dangerous too.
I'm
You
happy
got to
with.
sustain it.
Yeah, I'm happy with my team. How can't you be? But
Good
all right.
rankings, Andy. Thanks for the material, brother.
All right. Had fun.
Till next week, my dude. Good luck, brother. Good managing.
See ya, man.